Why are you getting? Whoopee. Let's talk about tariffs. What's easy? This is stupid. We're back, guys. We are back. It's been what? Months. But we're here with Stormy Daniels, Chuck, Desi.
This is not pre-recorded. This is live.
Moose. Okay, good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
We are effing back. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and as always, be well, and see you around in the next video. Just kidding. We are back, guys. It's been a month since we did our last stream, believe it or not. A lot of things happened. The world has changed in a month. Everyone is dying. The world is collapsing. The economy is in the ground. Tariffs, hot toys, eggs are a bit cheaper. And yeah, it's going to be a fun show. Absolutely a fun show. We have a lot of topics to discuss. So it's going to be probably one of the longest show ever recorded in history of the Man of Our Collectibles channel. So you're going to be with us for a little bit longer than normal.
Viagra. I didn't pop any Viagra.
No Viagra.
But you brought it.
Exactly.
I did bring some.
You brought it.
This is going to be an.
You brought enough for everybody.
So,
I'm sorry.
if you
brought
want to
enough for
share,
everybody.
Not enough. I pop all of them at once.
he's selfish.
That's
He
fine.
takes all of them for him. He likes that. So, as you guys can see, we have a full house tonight, and hopefully more people will join. Hopefully, we have our VIP Platinum member, Moose, in the house. How you doing, sir?
Hello, community of collectors. I'm here. I'm having fun. I got my new Deadpool outfit. Here's the hat. Here's the shirt. I got a pair of pants in my pockets. Check. If you saw me, if you go on Facebook, you'll find me.
And of course, if you want, please share this.
Saying hello to people in the chat.
Share the stream. Get people to come here. We need people. Everyone is welcome today. We're doing something never done before. We're just gonna allow everyone to join in. So, Chuck, how you doing, Papi? It's been a month. How you doing, sir?
It's been way too long. It's been way too long. I have missed y'all. I have needed this. You don't realize how bad you need something in your life until it's gone. And then you really
true.
realize it.
That's true.
You know,
that's true.
Easy's taint is something that we all need to have in our lives on a regular basis.
You know, I'm a porn star now, so you can have it.
Moisture incoming.
Oh my God! Yeah, no, it's been.
I just threw up in my mouth.
What?
I just threw up in my mouth. I'm gonna spit into my cup. Oh, fuck.
God.
Oh, sorry. 5 minutes yet?
Oh, Jesus. And of course, we have
Taint
my boy.
right. Taint right. If you're talking about taint this early in the show.
And of course, we have Desi from Metamorphic Customs in the house. How you doing, Papi?
I'm all right. It's Friday. It's been way too long. I'm glad to be here. I agree with Chuck. This is good. I'm glad. There's a lot of shit to talk about, and we will get to it promptly.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of topics to discuss. We're gonna talk anything from announcements, releases, what's next. We're gonna talk about tariffs, the economy. We're gonna talk about everything. So everyone is free to chime in, give your comments, let us know what you think about this. Share this stream. Let's get more people in. And of course, we have Stormy Daniels in the house. How you doing, Stormy? Thank you. So, without further ado, this is how we start between
Your legs.
like. All right, so we're gonna say hi to the people on the chat because you guys are beautiful. We have a Valkyrie in the house. How you doing? Good evening, my friends. How are you? My boy, 12-inch Moonstream in the house. Of course, he's come and going. Primetime reviews. Long time to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate that. Pepe Plus, look at that. Jose Plus. Hola, papis. How are you doing? We're doing great, sir. Thank you very, very much for stopping by. Chris Santos in the house. What's up, Dante? Great panel today. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, of course. I am Vengeance. Is this an educational channel? It is sometimes.
1 + 1 = 2.
Incorrect.
Sometimes, China.
Sometimes we educate people. Sometimes we just talk shit. But today is gonna be actually both. So thank you for stopping by, sir. We have Mitchell Lawrence in the house. What's happening? What's cracking lacking, my friend? Thank you very much for stopping by. It's been a while. I know it's been a while. A lot of things happen, work stuff, family stuff. So I just needed a break. But we're back, so that's what it counts. Now, what are we gonna talk about? We're gonna start with the very first topic of the night. We're gonna talk about this cherry blossom version of the Stormtrooper, which is a bit I don't know. It looks very exotic and erotic. Mr. Easy Company, enlighten us with your thoughts on this figure, please.
Since I got the I don't know what special event was it, or if anything special was for the Porcelain Trooper when it released. This is very reminiscent of it, and I am absolutely in love with it. I hate that it's the Rogue One onward design of the new Stormtrooper style. I just do not like it. I hate it. It looks too toyish at a 1-to-1 scale, and then in a Hot Toys form, it's just bleh. I love the original design that Hot Toys was doing with the Porcelain Trooper, and that was nice. But this kind of, just because the Stormtrooper design is like but I still need it because it's one of those one-offs that I wish Hot Toys always did. Stormtrooper is just like a canvas, a white canvas, and when they like shove this up some pussy and you see it pull out like this, and it looks so blossomed. It's nice to me because it's artwork, like the Porcelain Trooper. That's beautiful. I need to see some inspiration come out of Hot Toys like this every now and then, and it's been way too long since that Porcelain Trooper, and I'm excited for it.
It's a blossom figure.
I don't like the base. The Porcelain Trooper has that, the new release Ahsoka has that big round base. It had that base and a nice little card to go with it. This one has... It's not fun like the Porcelain Trooper, but I must have at least one.
Just one?
Just one.
You're not going to get the one with the High Ori,
No,
that kimono like that black jacket.
I'm gonna get
that.
It.
Won't be in the sideshow.
I'm gonna get.
You'll get it. You'll get it somewhere.
I want my Pimp Daddy jacket.
But there's probably only 1,000. Supposedly only 1,000 of them.
I'm in contact with Dante. Jeremy Casa.
I have no idea who that is.
Shut up.
The man,
Just kidding.
The legend.
Jeremy Casa.
I know my papi Jeremis.
I contact that guy.
I'd love to know what the price is, though. It ain't going to be retail, that's for sure.
I'd pay $500.
It'll never be retail.
You'd pay $500 for that Stormtrooper?
I'm not going to fight over it.
What does that sound?
How did he afford, even if it's, say in America, and a normal Stormtrooper is like, a normal Stormtrooper, the last Stormtrooper I bought with a diorama was only $240, at the most, plus shipping and handling, whatever. And so if this is only $240, so you charge it double. But I think this is even going to go even higher. I think, because I think it's going to be more popular, especially the one from Japan that has that Haori. I call this, the one night stand trooper. This is what he would wear after a one night he was done with a one night stand.
He just throws it on.
I don't know. So it's gonna be, I can't understand how Jeremy Casa can only charge at 500. I mean, I'm surprised, because he's already. I think he was charging at least 1,000 for the Anakin, the Artisan Anakin. I would imagine. But good luck to him. That's fine.
Yeah, I think I hear some background noise. I don't know if it's you, Moose. Hold on, let me mute you for a second.
All right, I guess I turn the fan off if it is.
It's Desi.
Hold on. Is that Desi? Hold on, I'm gonna mute everyone little by little. No, I still hear it. Can you hear it, guys?
No, I don't hear it.
Whoever got rid of it.
It's
what am I
Desi.
Now? Desi,
your weenie is too small. You'll have to leave.
I'm afraid that's not true. However, it might be coming from me.
I'm not going nowhere.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh man!
Me and Michael and I, we love each other.
Okay, now it's much better. Okay, so Desi, what are your thoughts on this Blossom version of this Stormtrooper?
This is beautiful. I love this. I will try to get it myself. I'm going to try to get it from Sideshow. I think they're going to have it on Sideshow, but
you don't get the jacket though.
You don't?
No, it's Japan exclusive to that side of the world.
500 is a bit much for me. Everybody draws their line wherever they'd like. I think
maybe I did shoot a little high, huh? I think I did. Okay.
No, that's
350. 350.
Like I do 350.
Okay, 350.
That's arbitrary, right?
If the corporate S Corp Desi is doing it, I'm doing it. 350 it is.
350. I'll do 350.
Okay.
For the jacket, because I'll tell you right now, I want the jacket in 1-to-1 scale because I'm gonna wear that.
That's cool though. It is.
I'd wear that. That wouldn't be a big deal for Miami though. So, but the figure, I think it's beautiful. I love exclusive figures like this. I love the fact that this is the exclusive, right? It's not something that everybody wants and now it's limited, right? Like this is appropriate. And frankly, I think it looks awesome, right? If you don't like it, that's cool, no problem. Like you don't have to get it, and it's exclusive. But for me, I'm gonna try to pick this up. Maybe I'll go to Jeremy if it's. Not
I hope a lot of people hate on it. It looks like a figure that a lot of people would hate more than love because that's what happened to the Porcelain Trooper.
That's great. That's great. I wish I got the Porcelain Trooper back in the day. Because I always loved it. But the Porcelain Trooper looks amazing. I
love that thing. I absolutely love it. They went all the way to the weapons. They painted the weapons white and blue, and they really themed it out. And that's when I see this guy, and I'm like, Hot Toys kind of just went lazy, and I'm like, what happened to your innovation? What happened to your skill and stuff? That even the lenses were blue.
Yeah, they're not going that hard on this one. I do like the different shades of gray throughout, like the light grays.
All 50.
49 here because they didn't want to go the extra mile. Right. So, but it looks good. I definitely want to get it. Like it's beautiful.
It looks nice, but it's really not my thing. What about you, Mr. Chuck?
So I love Stormtroopers. I love especially the OG trilogy, the original Stormtroopers. The Snow Troopers have always been my favorite. I love the Clone Troopers. I love them all. I've never gotten any of these special releases from Toy Fairs. The blue porcelain trooper is gorgeous. When I saw this one, my wife always rags on Stormtroopers. She questions their sexuality because of the way they march when they run in the armor. And when she saw this, she said, well, he's finally out of the closet. So she has ragged on me nonstop about this. I think it's really cool. It's not something I would collect. The people who love this are going to absolutely love it. Everybody else is just probably going to pass because this is either an absolute you have to love it, or you're going to have no interest in it. There's no gray middle area on this at all. Some people may collect it just because of what it's going to do price wise in the future, because this is going to go through the roof. Because the porcelain trooper is not cheap; it is very expensive.
Yeah,
So,
that's true. But also, that's the older version. Is not
It
older
is.
version. Is the actual original trilogy Stormtrooper. This is more
yes,
like the Rogue One, like the Easy said. So
yes.
yeah, but it's pretty. I mean, I like the design. Nothing that I will get for sure because I don't know. I don't know. And $500, I think, is very expensive. But hey, you know, if they can get it and somebody can get it, that's
No,
good for- good for
350
them.
now.
350. Okay, so it's coming down.
350.
All right.
Yeah.
It's coming down.
That's not bad for 350.
Yeah, and this is exclusive for the Star Wars Celebration, and I think they still owe us a couple more figures, right? I think they still have a couple more that they need to announce, if I'm not mistaken.
Are there a couple more?
I think.
I didn't
I
see
think
the chart
so.
to see if they had filled it out.
Well, aren't there already 4? Aren't there already 4 announced? We have
Yeah.
this one, Galen, Darth Maul, the Vader. I mean, you're gonna have another one.
Yeah, I think there's another one. I think it's gonna be another one.
There's one more.
Yeah, one more, right?
Well, there's gonna be for the 18. That chart. I don't know where the chart comes from, but I see people posting a chart. Most of the time, I've seen it on Reddit that Hot Toys supposedly puts out for the 18 exclusive to Celebration, and there's 4 of them. You know, I think one of them was even that Grogu though. Why is Grogu considered part of that exclusive? That was on the chart, what I understand.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hope there's one more
see.
big one coming.
Yeah, I think we'll see. We'll see.
But I think the reason why they did this, the reason why Hot Toys did this for Celebration, is to attract, and pay homage to their host. I mean, to make this kind of a Japanese-centric, Japan-centric, offering. Hey, we're doing something, memorialize our first, our time, our celebration for the first time, in Japan.
It's definitely
That's what I think it is, and I also think maybe they want to attract more women. Speaking like Chuck was saying, his wife was interested in seeing it, but maybe even more women would want to buy it. Maybe they needed, a bigger clientele, that includes women.
I see. Mitchell says there's 2 to 3 more spaces left. I mean, I was told that something big is coming for Star Wars. And I think I shared this before. But big, I'm not talking about big in character, but big in size. It's gonna give you that
Anyway.
hint.
It's all relative.
I know. You know what I mean.
A bantha, maybe a bantha or a tauntaun.
Oh,
A bantha or a
Han
tauntaun.
Solo Tauntaun 2-pack?
2
I
tauntaun.
know.
Oh
Well,
no.
I was told that Jabba the Hutt
And a
is in
hot,
the
and a
works.
hot, I mean, a Luke and a
Hey, easy. I don't think the Jeremy.
2-pack.
I don't think the Jeremy version is the celebration one with the jacket.
He has it up already?
No, but the the +1 if interested, like the picture for that post is the one without the jacket.
Uh-oh.
So there's that.
Oh no.
Yeah, double check, right? Because
Well, how is he gonna? How does Casa works on this platform? He hires people to go to the stores and wait in line. No one's paying entry. He's not paying entry to get into the show because that's the only place you can get it at the show, unless you have a friend at Hot Toys, and he doesn't have that. So how is he? I can't see how the overhead for that is exorbitant. He's not going to be able to translate that, even get his hands on it. Besides 1 or 2 that he for himself, if he's
Moose might be right.
going to the show.
Yeah, I think you might be right, Moose. Because even if you get into the show, then it's not the same. There's no guarantee you'll get an X number.
Big dog.
At the show, no guarantee you'll get it at the show. Who knows? What line you have to get into? When do you get in line for this thing? You get in line on the 16th. 2 days before the show, a day before the show starts. How long do you have to wait?
Oh, he self-muted.
He disappeared. The Thanos thing. Iron Star Killer in the house. Imagine next couple of months will be a big Star Wars releases. Oh yeah, and this year is gonna be crazy with Star Wars. We're gonna get a bunch of shit, a bunch of artisan coming. We're gonna talk about those QC issues because it's kind of concerning, to be honest with you, especially with the price tag that they're charging and how people are getting desperate to get those. And then we've seen, at least in the Joker and now in the Anakin, like all these issues. We'll talk about that in a second. Speaking of which, we gonna jump into the next topic, and we're gonna touch about this briefly because again we didn't stream for the past month, so I guess we just need to touch about this thing. So
Jeremy is getting a few
Yeah.
jackets. Yeah.
Okay.
it's Howard Papi Chan.
Wow.
He
I've
probably
gotten
is.
kicked out twice already. I mean,
So-
was it something I said?
No, you left.
Your internet dropped you, I think.
Yeah, you got dropped.
By whom? By Talk Studio?
Oh, I don't know. Is that? I guess it's the internet.
Yeah.
Because
It wasn't us.
when you talk,
guess, I
yeah,
don't know.
because when you talk, it's a lag. I don't know if it's just me, but so you have you talking and then you get a lag, and I don't know if it's just me.
I'm lagging?
Just a little bit. I mean, I don't know if it's just me though. Do you guys see him lagging, or is it just me?
A little bit every now and then, yeah.
Every
Yeah.
now and then. Yeah, every now and then. So okay, so you're good. So let's talk about this Darth Vader dueling effect version. I was really like, what the hell? I mean, it looks nice, don't make me wrong, but I think it's, you see, you have to be very careful with this type of exclusive. One, they have to do something that is faster and quicker to release, right? And of course, this is just a repaint. You know, you don't need like a head sculpt. You just need the mask and that's it. That's all you do. So in the coloring wise, I mean, it looks nice. It's not something I will get, but that's just me. I want to hear you guys. So I'm gonna start with Moose. What are your thoughts on this Darth Vader dueling effect version?
I've been making fun of this version because I've been putting up different colors. I've been going into AI and making and posting different colors on Facebook, like yellow, a whole bunch of things. I call it the Crayola Vader. This is the Darth Vader when your little kid gets into your collection, finds a Darth Vader, and takes the Crayolas from hell and start coloring on them. That's what your Vader's gonna look like. You know, I don't need anything. I don't really need anything non-canon from the movies. I got into this because I love the movies. Am I still lagging?
Right. No, you're fine. Yeah, but also think about this. You know, there's always a market for anything, right? And this one here, I mean, if you ask me, it looks more like those Dragon Ball figures that you color it, and it looks more like a comic-y. That's how it looks to me. You know, with this red and blue. It doesn't look nice. I make me wrong. The effect looks nice. It's not something that I will get, and I would rather
It's
them
not something
to
I
do
will get
something
either.
different.
Well, it is different, and it is an exclusive. And people have been saying, this is the kind of thing you would get in an exclusive, something that has limited appeal, and it's totally totally different. So I mean, something more mass produced or more has mass appeal. They're not going to limit it to 1,500. Unless it's Spider-Man 2, Purple Rain,
Right. That's one of the things. He says Anakin QC issues them like what? No issues with mine. Yeah, no, I'll show you some pictures. Is again some people talking about I don't have it, so I cannot talk in first person because I don't have the figure. But I'll share some pictures about that. Mr. Chuck, what are your thoughts on this Darth Vader dueling effect version? Do you like it?
No. Like, it's okay. So here's the thing. This is the Darth Maul Nightlight 2.0 is what this is going to end up being in the end of the day. Instead of giving us something that's painted like this, why don't you give us a Darth Vader that's actually got like a really bright lightsaber like the ones that Desi has that would actually produce a glowing effect on the armor naturally instead of some little light up USB thing? That's just my 2 cents on it. I really don't get this. And the thing that's so frustrating is there's so many things that Hot Toys could give us that we want, that we're asking for, No one is asking for this. No one. This will sit on shelves for a very long time. You'll get this for free in 2 years during Black Friday with Sideshow.
Wow. Can you imagine?
No,
Chuck,
but,
somebody said, I said, Chuck, there was someone in the chat. I think it was I Am Venture said in the chat that I think the old guys are brothers. I think he said he didn't point to me or you, but I'm assuming he means us. I don't know.
That's what he means us, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he does.
I assume he means us. And if anything, Chuck, you've been more of a brother to me than my real brothers
Oh,
in the last few weeks.
I hope you enjoyed the gifts. I do.
I have, and I was shocked that they put Stan Lee, in that bubble. I'm shocked by that. Because I forgot. I have the barber, and I go, and I hate that thing because I have to hack it open. I hate doing that. That's just awful. I hate ruining. I love packaging, man. I love minted packaging stuff. Like I got this. Look at this. And I'm never gonna take it out of the package. I love this. Look, he can go. I want this in my package forever. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's just like it's never going to come out of the package. Why? It's perfect like it is. Like I when I was collecting, when I first started getting into action figures back in 1998, more so, I had a few before that, but the action figures didn't get good until McFarlane did X-Files and things like that, and McFarlane did Spawn, and all that stuff. So, and then I got into it because I liked the art. I didn't like the fact that I had to have a figure that I rip it open and pose it like that. I had all my figures when I was I had them on the wall. I just stapled them up. I don't need it. I don't need to open them. They're just beautiful the way they are. But now Hot Toys, I have to display them. You're not going to get any benefit out of them leaving them in the box. So I'm looking to do that. I'm growing. I'm trying to expand my horizons. But so that's the nature of that toy. Let's move along here.
P-Rock in the house. Mondo Vader. What's up, P-Rock? Long time to see you, my friend. Thank you for stopping by, Papa. Dale. Easy Cooper Collector News. What are your thoughts on this Vaders?
Somebody got a colored pencil and said, prototype!
Like, how do you color this blue and red and say dueling version?
Yeah.
Like Chuck said, you could have, if dueling version, give us a fucking real lightsaber. This would have been a good time for them to release a samurai-inspired Vader, but who am I? Colored pencils, better.
I know, right? I know.
Imagine the samurai essence put into Vader. I mean, Tamashii Nations did it.
Yep.
Very
Artifacts
nicely.
did it.
And you're telling me the Hot Toys is being stupid with these. They're being stupid with these exclusives. And then Galen, I don't think that's even. Why is he even a Japan exclusive? It should have been. This was Hot Toys' chance to shine for me. Like they could have had that whole line of samurai, Stormtrooper, samurai. How they did with the Predator. And I guess not.
I'm gonna put a little poll. I just want to see. All right,
See
so
what
vote,
everybody
people,
thinks.
vote. And by the way, we have a super chat goal this time. Easy has agreed to dance Macarena. La
I ain't got
Macarena.
that kind of energy tonight, buddy.
You will.
No.
You will.
Got that kind of energy. I'm gonna show you my weenie on live, and you're just gonna get.
You're really sure.
I'm gonna whip it out.
Desi, you are next. What are your thoughts on this figure, my friend?
Well, isn't this like a first for this live stream, right? Because we normally review 6-scale figures and statues. So this is the first time we're actually looking at a NECA figure, right?
I knew it.
Like this is amazing for NECA. NECA usually does these like video game figures, right? So this is right up their alley. It's wonderful. That is what we're looking at, right?
Yes.
I'm just curious. I'm just
Yeah.
like, yeah, for like 20
Getting called
bucks,
from
20,
HR.
30 bucks, this is great.
Yeah.
I don't see why like people are complaining about it. It's not really a big deal. Anyhow, so this is the Vader in the club version. This is good. It comes with like glow sticks. right? Like you crack it open, like it's one-time use, but that's cool. That's a cool gimmick. Whatever.
Does anyone know what the code is for this? Is this a VGM, an MMS, or a CMS, or what is this?
This is a WTF.
WTF.
WTF 001.
Okay, WTF 001.
Yeah. Listen, they're gonna make a lot of money. I think this will look, honestly, like it'll look fine if you have a series of Vaders and you have all the Vaders and you're lining them all up. Whatever. You throw this one in there in the back. I don't know what else to say. Like this is, you know.
Yeah, it's one of those like, what? You know, I get it. They want to do something special. You know, I love the base with the blue and red. It's kind of nice, you know, to match the figure itself. But to your point before, or Chuck's point before, if they would have done something like this, just put I don't know, lighting throughout the figure, or just do the Samurai Vader as Easy mentioned, right? I honestly think that was a waste of a space for an exclusive figure. And I get it. It's easy to make. You have it already. We just had a Vader not too long ago. It's a repaint, you know, easy thing to do, basically, right? But for an exclusive, you may want to see something more exclusive.
Yeah, like this is fine. I'm glad it's an exclusive, but like I think Chuck, you even mentioned this too. I'd like to see make a white Vader.
Yeah,
like you're using the same
yeah.
mold. You're just using different pigments, right? Even for the fabrics, you're just using
almost
white.
like the white Mando that they did.
Yeah, just do that.
Or white Boba. I mean,
I don't know, neon yellow, whatever. Like that's just my opinion.
Stealth Vader, you know, something
Camo.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see the
Silver
Samurai
one.
Vader, because that would be kind of like a unique type of thing, you know, something that you will say, "Oh shoot, this looks awesome."
Artifacts did a Samurai Vader and a Samurai Stormtrooper series years ago in 1/10 scale, I think, and it was freaking cool. It was really cool.
Yeah, that's true. Bob Dylan in the house. What's up, my friend? White Bashing Vader in 2025? X-Men Supreme. I love.
It could be like an off-white, right? Like whatever.
That's
Sam.
comment of the night.
I know. But yeah, I mean, let me know. Let me see the chat. What you guys have to say about this. Let's see. All right, 5 more votes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so let's see the results. So we got 41% not interested, 33% buying, and 25% said no, thank you.
I was wrong.
Did it. You were wrong. So hey, it's a market for anything, my friend.
What's the difference between pass and not interested? What is that? What's the difference between that?
Like pass, because
How
you
would that-
want to buy.
how would-
You pass is like okay, so you buy it, you pass, and I'm not gonna buy it, and then not interested at all. That you don't even want to, you know, not considering this thing at all, not even for buying or passing or anything. They're just not interested.
So Best Car Kid says that it's an MMS. So this is the movie scene. So movie masterpiece. So where is it? What scene is it in?
Return of the Jedi.
Is it in from Empire? Is it in from Empire?
Probably from Empire, when like it's just a scene where the light they're dueling and the lightsabers are the colors of the lightsabers are reflecting off his armor. Luke's and his lightsabers are reflecting off his armor. That's what it is. I assume.
Before we go to the meat, let's talk about this release. Finally, Artisan Anakin Skywalker was released, and with that, a lot of controversy. Some people like it, some people don't like it, some people don't even know that it's an issue with it. Personally, I think it's a downgrade from the prototype. I think it's noticeable. Kind of, in my opinion, I don't think that's a good move. You know, especially for an Artisan expensive figure. Some people ask or complaining about the hair. We'll talk about that in a second, and I want to hear Desi's comment on this. What do you think about this Anakin Skywalker's release, Artisan Edition?
Man, I think it still looks good. It just doesn't look exactly like the proto. But how many times have I heard myself say that for I don't know how many figures, right? I think it still looks great. from these pictures. There are some things that are like a little off, but the things that bother me the most are not the things that we see in the final production version. It's the things from the very beginning, such as they didn't use leather, but we always knew that was going to be a thing. Both lightsabers don't light up, but we always knew that was going to be a thing. That's not new to the production version. As far as the face sculpt being a little off, yeah, it is from the proto. It shouldn't be, but it's within the realm that I still think it looks cool. I couldn't get this figure, so I tried, but I'm not going to get it either way. But I think it looks good overall. Not exactly. It took a downturn. I wouldn't pay $1,000 for this figure either way, but that's just me. I'm saying 1,000 because that's
even
how much
more
it's
than
going
that.
for.
1,000
Yeah.
More like 12 or 1,300.
That's insane.
I'm not
Yeah, it is, and it's gonna, when we saw the prototype, I'm pretty much sure everyone was very excited about it, right? It looks nice, it was beautiful. The prototype was amazing. I think when I saw it the first time, I thought it was a picture of the real actor. To be honest with you, when I saw the release, I was like, oh my god, that's really not good. Not because it is a downgrade, and we know that can happen with mass production, but because it's an artisan version, right? You would have wanted to have this version to be top, like super close to the prototype, because again, artisan, more expensive, rooted hair. We've been seeing these horror stories about rooted hair with the Joker, and looks like it's happening with this one as well, which I'm gonna show you later in the show. So, Easy, what are your thoughts on this Artisan Waters Anakin Skywalker?
Yeah, I know a lot of people like it, which is totally fine, but it's not for me. Like you said, artisan means top of the line. To me, this isn't. This uses the same sculpt that we've had from a long time ago that I think still needs to be tweaked and done a little bit better. Like, it's there, but it can be tweaked. I really liked Riz Anakin, Riz Skywalker. I like that one a lot better sculpt wise, even though it's kind of like rosy and fresh with it. But this artisan one did not turn out well for me because no leather. You're still getting the same exact figure, just with hair that isn't done well. Now, these final product photos are awesome, but later you're going to show them a little bit more fun.
Yeah, I mean, the final products are amazing. I mean, these people are very good photographers for sure. The editing and everything is perfect. I have to say that. It's beautiful. I mean, you see this, it's beautiful. But that's the thing is, it's heavily Photoshop everywhere, right? Like, the whole thing is Photoshop just to look amazing. Now, when you take it out of the box, that's the thing, right? You'll see some things that doesn't make sense, like the hair, the glue, But
now Beskar is saying that in hand it looks amazing, and sometimes I do find that it's true. Like, it looks one way in pictures, and then in hand it's like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how much of that is a factor. So.
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. Like, the figure can look amazing when you take it out of the hand, but the problem I don't think is that. I think the problem is the quality control, because some people are getting like a really bad copies, right? And that has to be, shared. We need to talk about it, right? Personally, I think it's a downgrade from the prototype, especially for the price tag. I think, it could have done better. If I can get it at a good price, I will get it. I'm not gonna lie, I will get it. But I think they could have done better. Anyways, the pictures on the final product pictures are beautiful. That's a fact. Chuck, what are your thoughts on this one, sir?
I'm fixing to piss some people off. For the limited availability of this, for as difficult as it was to even secure this thing, based on the prototype that we got. Yes, I get it. It's prototypes. There's downgrades from prototypes. It happens within art. It happens with everybody. Everybody has some downgrade. My Aragorn looks nothing like the prototype of the Aragorn. My problem with this, well, first off, let me say what's really good about it. The thing that's really good about this figure is the tailoring. The fit and the finish of the outfit is fantastic. The way that it shapes to the body, it looks like a real person. It really does. That's awesome. My problem is the pleather. The pleather the pleather, and the downgrade in the sculpt. I just, it's when you're spending this much money on a product that is this limited, and you give us those kind of photos. I've got Scarlet Witch and I've got Black Widow on pre-order, and I'm nervous about them. It's just when it's that drastic. Aragorn was like that. Like Gandalf prototype to Gandalf finished product by InArt is the same damn thing. There was a downgrade with Aragorn. There's a downgrade here. I'm sure in hand it can probably look better. I've got figures that in hand look better. My Superman statue in hand is better than what it looks like on people's reviews. But my thing goes back to the QC stuff. If that's what we're getting out of the Artisan line is dead. That's my opinion on it.
Wow, that's a heavy statement, my friend.
If this is going to be a consistent problem with them.
That's a good one. We're going to talk about that in a second. Mr. Moose, give us your insight, sir, about this Artisan Waters Anakin.
Brother Moose or Uncle Moose? Well, it's definitely a change from the prototype. Now, look at the prototype was made about 2 years ago, okay? And then they announced it, or they released it, they offered it for sale in August of 23, okay? And the hair that they have here is not the same hair. It was a mixture of blonde and brown, and blonde and brunette, okay? And so they had to change it because this hair is closer to the Artisan Joker hair in terms of the format of it, because they realized they couldn't make that his hair was poofier in the prototype, and they couldn't make that in mass production. So that's why it took so many more months for the second Artisan figure to be released. I mean, it came out after the third Artisan figure they put out of Jack Sparrow. That's how many months it took them to realize, okay, this is what we'll have to settle for. And also, I look at his hands look like they belong to a longshoreman. I mean, they look, they look kind of like pudgy hands or something like that. Hayden Christensen has had I'm sure thinner fingers than that. So right. I am getting it. This was one of the easiest Artisans that I ever got. When it came up the day after the Joker. When I would try to get the Joker Artisan, I was like number 3,000 plus. So I said, I'm not gonna get that in the queue. And that was like the Artisan Joker was the first big queue figure. I mean, even Wonder Woman, 100, WB 100 wasn't really a queue figure. It was just get in. It was like the same kind of that's why they created the queue, because people were screaming about, in April of 23 that the Wonder Woman, you couldn't get the Wonder Woman, and so they made a queue system, and you got into the queue, and that you would get your turn. People liked it better than that lottery system they had for the Disney 100, Iron Man, and so they didn't like the chaos. So I'm getting this because I had number 79. So the second, I don't even know what I mean. I was all of a sudden I was number 79 because I don't think I hit the right button or something like that. And it wasn't. And then I don't think they even had the texting method. But most of the time you get a text saying this is available for sale about 10 or 15 minutes before the 1 o'clock start time or whatever the start time is. And at the time it was only 1 o'clock. Now it seems to be going down to noontime for them to do that. So but you don't trust that email thing, because that email is about 5 minutes late. And I think I trusted it for the Wonder Woman, and the Wonder Woman, I never got a chance to get that Wonder Woman. That was gone in a heartbeat. I had to go, chase that Wonder Woman down. So, she's sitting over here. Now you see again. I don't know. I'm not going to move it. She's beautiful, that Wonder Woman, and the Artisan Joker is beautiful. I don't see any glue on it, and I've taken macro pictures of it. I'm going to have to do the same thing for this. I'm going to get a microscope to see his hair when that comes in, and there's no problems with it. But if there is, I don't know how many. So they had supposedly they said they had 3,000 of this of Anakin. That was and then someone said. They increased it to another 1,000. because the demand was so high. I don't know if that's true or not, and so you need to pay close attention. Will they be able to supply you with a new head? I mean, like there's a YouTube YouTube or Facebook content creator, Mandy Burton. She showed pictures of glue stuck in his hair. She has to return it.
Right, and that's the QC we're going to talk about in a second. But if you look at this picture, this is shout out to Carl Wu, for the actually, this is more like out of the box, right? It's not like a beautiful lighting or anything like that. It's just a regular thing, right? So you can see the figure. I mean, it's definitely a downgrade in my opinion. I mean, I think no one can deny that. I think for the price point, they could have done better in terms of the likeness and of course the material. But we already spoke about this when it was announced, right? We knew that it's not going to be leather, that it's going to be pleather. But just to me, the head sculpt is really a downgrade. It's bad. I mean, it's not horrible. I think again they could have done better. So this is one of those picks that I kind of like to see because this is more like a real lighting. There's no Photoshop and nothing like that.
Fingers.
The hair. I mean, it looks good, but it's not the greatest. And again, we need to judge this because this is an artisan, figure, right? And imagine if Inner does a horrible figure or not a horrible figure, but something that downgrades a lot and the hair is really a mess. I mean, people will talk about it, right? So I think we need to kind of like treat Hot Toys the same. If they do something that is, needs to be called out, we need to call it out, It is not perfect, of course not. Nothing is perfect, but it is definitely a downgrade. I feel like the way they did the head sculpt is like losing the neck. Again, it's just my impression here. But speaking of which, I'm going to show you real quick a little comparison that I did. So this is the QC issues that we've been getting or we've been hearing online with the Joker and Anakin, right? Again, this is just this release is new, so not too many people probably have it yet. I guess more will come with time. But as you can see in this picture, right, this is the Joker, and I think we already know about this problem with the glue. Mine, thanks God, doesn't have that issue. But then look at this. I don't know what they were doing when they were packing this thing, but somebody just, you know what I mean? So the glue is here. That's kind of bad if you ask me. And again, not necessarily because of the head sculpt is bad. It's just the quality control. Why? We don't know. I mean, look at this. Like, this is really not good, I don't know. Anyone, you guys can jump in.
So this is what I'll say if you'll indulge me. So I've got the Artisan Joker from the I can't remember what
Imposter.
The
Imposter Joker.
And I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't. But his hair is like Monica on that episode of Friends where every time she goes outside in the humidity, it just starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It is so puffed out now on the sides, and I keep trying to like hold it in a little bit, and within a day or so, this stuff will just be floated out. It's when I compare the hair that Hot Toys is doing on these artisan figures compared to the hair that InArt is doing. My InArt figures, the hair hasn't moved. I haven't tried to style this. And I love this thing, but it's almost like the hair has a different texture. It's a thickness, and you can kind of see it in that photo on the left. It's almost like the strands, there's so much product, and I'm wondering if the product that they're using to secure the hair could be causing some sort of interaction with the glue that they're using to attach it to the sculpt.
Probably.
That's my curiosity, because I styled my Wonder Woman that has rooted hair, the golden armor, and the first product that I put in there started having an interaction and it started coming off. So I'm wondering if Hot Toys may need to change the product that they're putting in the hair, and if that could potentially solve the problem.
Yeah, I mean,
I
probably.
Chuck,
probably.
bring it to a hairstylist.
Yeah, I'm taking my Trump figure to a hairstylist locally to cut the sculpt, which is kind of funny.
So how many people? I saw a few complaints about the Joker's hair. I have to check mine again. Last time I checked, it was fine. But how many people have complained about the Anakin? Because I see this one picture going around, and I know they were talking about it yesterday on Best of the Best and Jay's show, which was a really great show. But it seemed to be one, right? Like, are we getting multiple complaints?
To be honest with you, this is the only one I've seen so far.
Yeah,
I saw one more where the person had taken it out, and the hair was very disheveled, and there was glue on the side of the hair, like over here in this area.
Okay. So
That's the only other one that I've seen. I've seen two. Which, you know, I was being facetious when I said it would kill the artisan, but if this was widespread, it could be a problem.
If it was widespread, I mean, two. I would never say two is.
No.
But because it's limited to 3,000, you could check every single piece when it's 3,000, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That is my profession.
Yeah, I think that's a good observation. If it's a limited edition, it's not like I don't know 50,000 of it. Yeah, I mean they should really take care of it. Maybe they did. Maybe that was the reason why it was a delay.
It took so long.
Yeah, that's what I
and-
tend to believe because we still don't know why it was delayed. But besides that, it may not be a QA or QC. Might be more of a QA issue, but it might not be a QC issue. This might be occurring during shipping, right? Like they put it in, they packaged it too quickly. They didn't let the product or the glue dry long enough, and all of a sudden, you know,
it could be.
Who knows what it could be?
Yeah, very possible. Maybe when they did the testing, you know, when the product was out, everything was fine, but then they didn't realize that okay, we're gonna keep this in a container with a, you know, I don't know, 100 degrees, 90 degrees, you know, maybe that's gonna affect the material, and that's a possibility as well.
Yep.
You know, that's very possible. That's a very valid point.
Yeah.
But
I think Chuck's imposter Joker has a problem with humidity. I think where he lives has his humidity. You know, the area, the air. You know, unless he has some kind of. I think you need. People say you need to have a humidifier going in your house. I go, no, I think you need a dehumidifier. You know, that's what I say. I mean, I have like a perfect situation where I am. You know, it doesn't get that hot or that cold around here or that humid. You know, so and nothing starts to expand. You know, I have my Artisan since about a month or two. You know, of Artisan Joker, and it hasn't changed at all. So, and I'm getting that imposter Joker in soon.
this is a
So
good point.
I'll let you know, Chuck, how mine handles out, and what happens to mine.
Look what Big Dog says. Why is it called rooted fine craftsmanship, but this looks like it is glue? That's a
Because
good
it's a
point.
lie.
It's
a lie.
You can't root it because it's into resin. Essentially it's not really rooted. Anytime it's on a resin head,
It's glue.
the only way it's rooted is if it's silicone. That's rooted. Root.
You're right, but I think they might have been a little, even though by definition they're still correct, they might have been a little misleading when they said implanted wool hair, and they did say that, I think, in the advertisement, because the word implanted leads you to believe it's rooted, but if you look at the definition of the word, it's ridiculous, right? Like, who cares ultimately? But my point is, you have a point, Easy. Like it's not rooted.
Barbies are rooted.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, I think the next figure we're going to get is the new Barbie Padme to go with this Anakin, because he looks like a Ken doll to me. He looks like a sculpt for a cool Ken doll. The humidity in my room, by the way, I just checked, is 50%.
50%.
Thank you. I'll give myself a golf clap on that.
So Beth
Yeah, it's
says
50% humidity.
Which is that's good.
How do I check my humidity? What do you check it with?
I check it on my HomePods, my Apple HomePods. It'll tell me.
Or this cheap thing that you buy off Amazon,
There you go, Desi.
which I mentioned on my videos.
Yeah,
I
here is probably 50% or
I just
40%.
dampen my weenie and let it hang out and see.
If it's just-
That works. That's repeatable.
Yeah,
Right.
if it catches cool air or warm air, depending on that, how fast it dries off your weenie.
Yep. So
Okay.
here, so Beskar says, is there more than one person who got Anakin with glue issues? Curious. I mean, I think so far this is what we've seen, but I guess we might see something else coming. Because if this one person having issues, maybe another people are going to have issues. Very, very likely.
And regardless if it's one, of course, like even if it's one person, Hot Toys, the manufacturer should take care of it immediately. Like that is, you know, just because it's one. If it's just one person, I'll say, hey, one mistake does not a trend make, right? But they should still fix it.
Right. JMC in the house says, if you look at custom head sculpts, they are actually rooted and they got it for like 250 for the head sculpt. That's true. That's true. I think they could have done better for sure. I don't know. Just saying. I think they could have done better.
It's still better than the original. It is better than
know.
the OG. Way better.
Yeah, no, it's definitely better. Now, so let's talk about, this is a topic that is being kind of controversial and a lot of people talking about tariffs and, what does it mean for a collector? Long story short, it's going to be more expensive. I think we all agree, right? But now we need to provide some context and show, because many people, maybe they don't know, right? They just see all over the place, oh, it's going to be more expensive. Yeah, it's going to be more expensive for sure. So I did a little bit something for you guys, like a little bit of a small, quick presentation. So we can kind of understand, how tariffs work and the price we'll pay, 'cause it is a reality. We're going to pay the price for sure. So if you want to understand how this works, it's very simple. What are tariffs? Very simple. A tariff is a tax on imported goods. Imported goods. So keep that word in mind. So Hot Toys figures are imported from China, so they face extra cost. So it's going to be a little bit more pricey. Now, you may be wondering, what the heck? What is the current tariff rate on Hot Toys? I believe it's 54%. Desi, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
So, yeah, pretty big. 54% tariffs on collectibles from China. So as an example, let's say the distributor imported cost before tariffs is $150. Again, estimated price. This is a Hot Toys price, $150 that Hot Toys is sending to Sideshow, for example. $150, right? Again, estimated price. So don't take it as it is the price. So how do you do the math here? So the distributor imported price is $150 estimated with 50% tariffs. That will be $81 over the 150. So what does that mean? That the retail price estimated could be $300, right? Plus the 81 tariffs. The final price to the consumer will be $381, again estimated, and this is including the estimated, again, retail markup. And this is something that Sideshow might add up, Now, what does this mean? Two things. Obviously, we're gonna pay more, right? Hardly unlikely, and some companies might take the hit a little bit. So for example, if the markup is, I don't know, in this example here, $150, 50% markup, right? That's basically what, if it's 150, I'm going to charge you $300, just to give you like a plain example. If they want to pass it to the consumer, they necessarily don't going to pass the $81. They can pass you half of it, right? Or a portion of it. But that's up to the company, because, they are the ones selling the product to you, and they are the ones who might take the loss or not. It all depends on how they do it, but this is just a plain example. Now, the importer, which is in this case Comic Concepts, Sideshow, Big Bad Toy Store, they will pay these import tariffs, but they will pass the cost to the collectors, whether it's 100% of what they pay or a portion of it. Nevertheless, we're gonna pay more. 100% sure, right? So now, how can you minimize the impact of tariffs? So you can buy from US retailers because they already adjusted the tariffs. And as I mentioned before, they can charge you either same as they pay or half of it. Most of the companies might probably absorb a little bit so they don't lose as much of customers, right, buying. But again, that depends on the company. You can wait for sales and discounts. You can look for pre-owned figures, which is something that I think is going to rise a little bit more. We're probably going to see more people selling figures, and that's just your opportunity to get what you wanted to get, because they might sell you a bit cheaper because, again, the market is going to be overflown. So it could be a buyer's market. and of course hope the policy changes, which I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. But I guess the goal here is to negotiate and see if the tariffs can help to the economy, obviously in the US, but also, in the world. So the final thoughts, very simple: tariffs increase prices, but you can plan ahead, so budget wisely. If you cannot afford this hobby, just don't do it. Simple as that. Be selective of what you're gonna buy. Don't kill yourself if you don't have enough money. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Simple as that.
All right, then I'll see you later, then, guys. Bye-bye. See ya.
Look for sales, rewards, programs, and payment plans, and of course, use my code MOHC10 if you want to save $10 with Comic Concepts, of course. I have to plug that in somewhere, right? And that's it. That's all I wanted to show you guys. A very quick, I guess, explanation of how this works. So, so we can educate sometimes, as you can see. But I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Panel, chat.
So this is a good explanation, right? Because I think the main thing is like the tariff. We got to remember the tariffs aren't based on the retail price that you're paying. They're based on the cost of goods being imported. In other words, like you said, the cost paid by the importer, usually Sideshow Collectibles, or in some cases like Comic Concepts, Josh, if he's importing directly like from Prime 1 or something. The only other thing here, right, like is we're estimating what's the cost. We don't know. Like, I don't know. Let's just say the retail price is $300, like we've said here in this example. Like, cost, let's just say it's $150, right? And that's what we've gone with here. However, and you can see the math here. However, there might be more things, right? Like, okay, if Sideshow is importing a figure that's normally they sell to us for $300 and their cost is $150 from Hot Toys, then we know the math. You see the math on your screen. But Sideshow might be importing other things to facilitate their business. I don't know what, like fuel, materials, boxes, right? Maybe they're working with UPS and FedEx, which we know they are, and UPS and FedEx has to raise their prices because UPS and FedEx are importing boxes. Who knows, right? And ultimately, there's more that's added onto the retail price to cover everything that Sideshow is buying, and this is across all goods you buy. This is just on assuming that, hey, you've got this price and this product, and Sideshow happens to be paying $150 for it. That's what the tariff is on.
Right.
So a little complicated, but it's all there.
It's difficult sometimes to. I mean, it's really not that difficult, right? But in terms of what we do in this, I'm talking about exclusively, what we collect, Hot Toys. 1/6 figures in general. We can go into, dissect this in smaller terms and talk about other things that get tariffs as well, right? And the impact that it's going to cause. I mean, it is really, we are facing one of the craziest times in the market. I lost a lot of fucking money, but as I always say, this comes and goes in waves, right? And if we're going to talk about macro thing, not necessarily about Hot Toys, the economy, the debt that the country has and all that shit that is, is there, the inflation and all that, I have a feeling that this market is going to crash very soon, and interest is probably going to go down because of that. They're going to refinance probably the trillions of dollars in debt, right? So it's going to be crazy time. So this is where you need to kind of like really see what's going on and make decisions. What I'm gonna do. Should I just wait until the waves, pass? Should I take this as an opportunity to buy something, to buy stocks, invest?
Buy the dip, baby.
That's up to you, right? I cannot tell you, what you should do. But yeah, the reality is that this is gonna hit us all. We're gonna pay more, 100%. Nobody's saying no. Right? That's why we always say in previous streams, we always mention, this hobby is a high-end hobby, right? Whether you buy statues, whether you buy Hot Toys, whether you buy whatever, 1/6 scale, this is an expensive hobby. So when you get into a market that it became kind of popular now, like Hot Toys, a lot of people collect Hot Toys now compared to many years ago. It was a selective group of people collecting Hot Toys. Now everyone does, But this is the problem. This is when it gets too popular, it gets to a point that it kind of oversaturates the market. So that means that you're going to see more people selling stuff because they cannot keep up the pace with collecting. Because again, they just can't do it, right? It's difficult to buy 5 figures a week unless you make the money. If you don't make the money, then you're not going to do it. You're not going to keep up. So that's why you see, collectors come and go, collections, getting sold and things like that. But, that's just my 2 cents. If you're not able to afford this hobby in these times, just sit back and wait. Don't kill yourself because this is going to get like this. It's going to get expensive. Chuck.
Too late.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, it is. We're there now. So, be selective. I mean, if you can't buy 5 figures a month, but can only afford one, just do one. I mean, really, that's up to you how you wanna. We cannot tell you how to manage your finances, how to budget yourself. So you are the only one who can do that for yourself. So just
I bought 3 figures in 3 days. I bought 3 figures in 3 days. That only for Hot Toys.
Yeah.
I got Artisan Joker again. I got Artisan Imposter Joker. And I got the Bruce Wayne and Batman Returns 2-pack. Pretty cheap. Cheap.
Yeah. Like Big Dog said, the economy wasn't great at, to begin with, and it wasn't. I mean, it's been bad. But go ahead.
I think that the secondary market is going to get an uptick from this potentially. The thing everybody has to remember is in Trump's first administration, he put tariffs on China. He put tariffs on countries in the first administration. And at first there was some stock market reaction, and we ended up with an economy when he left office that was pretty okay. When Biden came into office, he did not remove those tariffs on China. He kept them in place. So we've already been going through that with this for the last 8 years. We've had tariffs in place on China already. Is it going to make things more expensive? Potentially, yeah. Some stuff's going to get more expensive. But what you're also going to have, the people who are selling, if people here buy less, then the people here are going to lower the prices that they're profiting. But the seller from China is also going to reduce their prices so that it offsets the tariffs so that people keep buying their stuff. War is a means to settle a political dispute. Tariffs are the same thing. It is a means to settle a political dispute. And these tariffs are reciprocal. They're not something that we're going out being the aggressor here. I have very strong opinions on all this, but we will get through this.
Like we always did.
Yes.
It's again, we are what? He's in office for what? 100 days, less than 100 days. So we're gonna see.
100.
It's when every time that a new president comes in, they do their own shit, right? They have their own agenda they need to follow, and shit is gonna happen. That's how it is. That's always been. So I think we need to really be patient, and that's pretty much what we can do, really. If you can handle it, just don't collect anymore. It sucks, but it is reality. Some people can, some people can't. We can't tell you, what to do, but we can only talk about what's going on because this reality is hitting everyone.
I don't think we're going to see a lot of changes in the prices on the Hot Toy stuff. I really don't.
I don't think so either. I think it's going to be a bit of an increase, but it's not going to be too crazy of it because, like Bob Dylan said, some rumors has it that Hot Toys is or Sideshow rather is marking up the prices 50%. Again, not confirmed. This is just a rumor, right? So they have some room to wiggle too. So maybe we're not really gonna see much of a change if you buy locally, of course. Maybe when you buy overseas, you might see a difference, right? Because it's coming directly from China. Maybe you pay something extra when you get something from China when you get when that gets into customs. Probably, I don't know, but that's the thing, right? Now the retailers have to really manage how are they gonna do the markup, how they're gonna charge their customers, because also they don't want to overprice their shit because they know that they're gonna lose big time, right? So they need to be kind of smart. Nevertheless, regardless of what they do, even if they just charge us, 5% or 10% or 20% of the 50%, tariffs for the good, they're still gonna lose money. The retailers here, So you have to think about the whole picture. Yeah, maybe you're not gonna get hit a lot, but they will. So it's gonna be a roller coaster. So everyone needs to embrace, and again, be mindful of what you get and budget yourself. If you feel like this is getting too crazy, then but thanks God I was able to invite an economist who's gonna help us to kind of describe this. He actually worked in Washington DC for 3 years. He didn't work directly for the Obama administration, but he was working with some sort of friend. So I want to welcome Mr. Warren Buffett in the house. How you doing, sir?
Man, what?
That was fucking perfect.
I was like, maybe I worked mowing their lawns, man. I wasn't doing any of that.
Holy shit.
It counts. It counts. We'll count it.
Oh shit! I think Easy fell asleep. I think he fell out of his chair.
Oh no. Well, good to see you guys. How you guys
Jose.
doing? Sorry to jump in a little late. How are you?
No worries.
Hey,
man.
Moose. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, I'm inviting everyone.
Hey,
so
brother.
everyone is invited tonight.
Hey.
We have a long show. Long time to see you, Pepe. What's up, bro? All good?
Good. Yeah, I got your message, but I was eating dinner. I was like, as soon as if I'm done and you guys are still streaming, I'll jump on. So I was able to make it in time. So I'm glad that I was able to jump in with you guys. And man, long time no see, man. You guys doing okay? We're talking about these tariffs, huh?
Yeah, man. I guess a hot topic, right? Everyone wants to understand this thing, and everyone has their takeaway. I mean, we try to illustrate it as clear as possible. Hopefully everyone can understand the flow. But what are your thoughts on this thing, man?
I mean, I was slightly concerned, but at the same time, I don't really understand it enough. And I was listening to what you guys are saying, and I want to understand the breakdown a little bit more before I get too worried about it. But the way I'm thinking about it is like it's so fluid, like it's always changing. So it's like it could be this today, tomorrow it's something else, right? Because everything is changing so rapidly and so quickly. So I'm a little concerned, but I want to make sure I fully understand how the repercussions are going to be for us moving forward. So we'll see. Like I said, it's one of those things where I start thinking about it and I'm like, okay, well, if this is going to affect us moving forward permanently, and I'm again, fingers crossed, it's one of those things that maybe somebody budges and there's some changes that happen because there's a lot of pushback against this. But if let's say it doesn't, then at that point mentally, how do we prepare as collectors? Like, do we start canceling pre-orders? Do we stop ordering less? So on and so forth.
Yeah, and everyone has their.
I'm sorry, Dante. I'll say this. I have a degree in political science and I have a master's in political theory. So I've studied this stuff.
Yeah.
And tariffs are a way to bring people to a table that don't want to come to a table. Currently, going into this, there are 170 countries in the world that charge tariffs on goods and products that come from the United States into their countries. And we have a trade deficit that's approaching $2 trillion with the world. So we're sending manufacturing jobs. We're sending all these jobs outside of the country. We're sending all this money outside of the country. Like, we can't sell cars in China. We don't sell cars in China. They're just because they've got such a huge tariff on our cars. And, in the past, we did not have a trade agreement with South Korea, and they were putting heavy tariffs on our agriculture that was coming into the country. So we put these giant tariffs on South Korean steel. And the next thing you know, South Korea is going, hey, we want a trade agreement. And we got one with them. And I think he implemented some on them, but it's a way to bring people to the table. Vietnam has already came in and said, hey, we're going to stop charging you guys such huge tariffs. Y'all don't charge the big ones to us, So I think there's a lot of posturing in this. I think, especially with Trump, there's a lot of really hard posturing. I don't think this is going to have the impact in a year from now. I think people are going to look back on this and think that this is, I think it's going to be a nothing burger in 2 years. I think it's going to lead to better free trade agreement. Once China got protected nation status, that really kind of changed everything with our trade deficits and in the history of trade deficits, or preferred nation status, I should say. But I think this is going to lead to some better trade agreements with other countries. And I think some of the countries, they're not going to lead to trade agreements, and some things are going to get more uncomfortable. But we're 37 trillion in debt. We got to do something, because if we keep going down the path we're going, we're absolving at that point. So,
and that's the big problem. We are so much into fucking debt that it's so difficult. Like, so at this point, no matter who is the president, no matter what decisions they make, it's going to be very controversial. But some shit has to be done. I mean, we're really, really deep, man. It's crazy. It's like, no one have seen this before. There's no precedent of this, right? So how do you fix that? How do you balance? How do you, get money out of nowhere? I mean, we'll see. He might play back. If he plays good, perfect. If he doesn't, then fuck.
Yeah.
What can we? That's the problem. There's nothing really we can do, like to just kind of wait and see what's gonna happen. Honestly,
just budget, plan well, pick the things that really mean something to your collection. Don't buy things that you think are just going to be, well, this might go, or I kind of like that. Get the stuff you really want.
Oh my God,
that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So Bob Dylan says, poor kids is going to have to start trafficking children to outside stars. Oh man,
he ain't wrong.
Hey, is that Popsic?
Yeah.
Who?
What?
That's hilarious. Wait, are you talking about in the WhatsApp, or where are you talking?
It's the pills are kicking in. Don't worry. Don't mind.
You're getting roasted in WhatsApp by Popsic right now. Easy.
Wake up, puto. So this is we just wanted to talk about this. We don't want to go too much into politics, because that could be a sensitive topic for you guys, and even though we don't give a fuck, we can talk about it. We don't want to talk about it, so let's move on to the next topic and talk about now the figures, what we want to see. And let's talk about this Darth Maul concept art, which I'm gonna be brutally honest with you, I fucking like it, bro.
Ooh, really?
Dude, I'm telling you, even though I have no idea, because I'm not into the crazy Star Wars lore, this shit looks fucking awesome. I don't know, I'm just saying. So I'm gonna start with Jose first, since he just joined us. What are your thoughts on this? To me, fantastic, beautiful figure.
I don't feel the same way. I mean, it's interesting that they're going back and doing concept art figures. Remember that Doctor Strange, the Iron Strange one they made a couple years ago. There's a couple things that they've done. What was it? That Joker with the bat suit, right? There's a couple things. So it's interesting, and I think it's perfect for an exclusive. It's something that not everybody's gonna want, but it got that exclusive tag that someone might want it for that specific reason. I love Darth Maul. I when Ray Park was here in nearby locally at one of comic shops, I waited 6 hours to meet him because I wanted him to sign a plaque so I could put it right next to my Hot Toys. So I love Darth Maul. I grew up with the prequels, and I've seen the prequels many times. I've seen the concept art of how it evolved from the different makeups and the styles and all that, and this was one of the designs that they had come up with. So from that aesthetic, I think it's cool, but as a figure, I don't think I necessarily need it or really like it a lot, but it's cool, and I think again it's a perfect exclusive.
This one, I think it is. It's like, this is what we were talking about before the Vader, right? Why didn't they do a Samurai Vader? Right?
Oh yeah,
this one here is awesome. I mean, I honestly like it. I don't know what it is about this thing. I mean, maybe a Beskar kid can enlighten me a little bit more, because he's more into the Star Wars lore than me. But this one looks really good, man. I like it. Mr. Moose, what are your thoughts on this one, sir?
Oh, I like it too, but I don't have any Darth Maul yet. because I've been very slow in picking what I want to get from the prequels, because I'm not a big lover of the prequels, because I'm old. If you haven't noticed, I'm really old, because I saw Star Wars in 1977 at the movie theater when I was 15. So, so I have been like, and I also waited in line for hours to get my ticket in 1998 for my tickets to the Phantom Menace, and boy, was that a big disappointment. I go, ooh, but and I can't say that I was wrong. But Lucas said it's because he's gonna suck. These movies mostly are gonna suck. They're gonna be boring. He even said it, like back in the day. But I do like this Darth Maul, and would I want this to be my first Darth Maul? Maybe I will. It all depends if the iron strikes me when I find it in the queue. If I am in the queue, I can get it. Maybe I'll get it. And then I can look. See, I like to find things. I've been very successful because haven't been collecting Hot Toys previous to like 21 heavily. Okay, I've had a number of Hot Toys before, but until about 21, I didn't start pursuing things and chasing things. And I haven't, so I'm kind of glad I waited, because I'm sure that the DX 17 and 18 aren't as good as the new Darth Mauls that they put out now. I don't know. Maybe they're exactly the same. I don't know. But it should have been some kind of improvement. It's been a few years since they came out. But I think I'm going to pursue this guy. I'm going to pursue Mr. Maul here on the day they put him up. If I notice it, I mean, they didn't send me a text message when they put the fractal armor up like they normally do. I never saw that. I did see an email like 3 minutes after noon, but it didn't matter with the fractal armor. That's still up on sale right now. They can't get rid of it, on Hot Toys unless they have more than 3,000 to sell. So, but I probably will try to get Mr. Maul. I don't have a problem because I don't have many Mauls, and I don't have, but if I do, I want to get them cheap. Me, I'm looking to find cheap. I've been finding things because I haven't been going after things. I'm just patient. You need in this hobby, diligent vigilance or vigilant digilance. I don't know which one or the other. That's what you need. You have to be, wait your turn and wait your time. That's why I was so lucky to find these articles below MSRP. How can you say no? You can get burned by it too.
That's the key.
You don't want to jump into anything. Wait, patience. Do without.
Patience is the key in this hobby for sure. Mr. Chuck, what are your thoughts on this figure?
Patience, my young Padawan.
Patience, I think.
I
like it, man.
I don't know. It's just look, some of the concept art stuff is cool. I've got the Captain America concept. I had the Mark 46 comic concept. That was, to me, that Mark 46 comic concept is one of the best looking Iron Man figures that Hot Toys has ever done. It's just unbelievably perfect. I just don't get this. I know it's a concept art because I'm like, does he have the Christmas lights on his head? Are those two things hanging off the side right here off his temples? Are those Christmas lights? Did he leave them on the front porch because he didn't want to take them off? I don't know what it is. I don't know the lore. I think it looks cool, but I don't know. I'm just kind of stuck on it. I don't even have an opinion. That's how thrown off I am on this. I don't even know.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like,
I can't believe I'm the only one liking this thing.
Is he a samurai? Is he an underwater Darth Maul? Are these breathing apparatuses? Do we got Christmas lights at the temples? There's just so much going on with this guy. I can't figure it out.
It looks nice, but I don't like it. Is he?
And he looks like he's going, I'm Darth Maul.
This is Darth Maul of America. I don't know. It's just like, this is if Darth Maul had an incest brother that he tried to hide. Somehow, this guy looks incest. Came out all crooked and Alabama-like. Oh. It looks cool as a prototype. Thank you, whoever designed the prototype. I'm not dissing your design. It just doesn't look good on Hot Toys Spectrum.
Well, Easy, I love you, but fuck you.
Yeah,
Dante, your ass is huge. I want it on my face.
Oh,
Oh, whoa, man! You don't say that live.
We're still live. Fuck.
Yeah. Forgot.
I'm telling you, the pills are kicking in, but that's all right.
I know. Delay reaction. Yeah, no, but this one looks good. Desi, what about you, man?
I need it.
Thank you.
For real?
I
Really?
fucking love this. This is awesome.
Really?
100%.
He's playing.
No, I'm not playing. I want to hang Christmas lights from his head, like Chuck said.
Desi's lying.
But this is perfect. Like I just love it. Like I like things that have like this high contrast. I like this better than his final look in the black robe, because this is like a high contrast between the darkness of his face and the red and like his getup. I don't know what else to say except that this is awesome. I hope I can get one.
Even the box looks nice.
Yeah.
The base is cool.
I remember seeing this original concept and saying like, oh man, they should have gone with this when I was a kid, right? And I saw the concept.
Oh, it has nostalgia to it. That's why.
But I'm weird, you know? I'm weird, so whatever.
I'm kinky.
Oh,
That's always good.
Mm.
It's them pills. But no, this is cool. I love it, honestly.
I like it.
Love the
yeah.
boots, like the gauntlets, the boots, and the color of the armor. Like,
Yeah, it looks.
Beautiful.
That's what I'm saying. This looks more like an exclusive. You know, like this is what I'm talking about.
even the little horns that are just like so awkward, look like little hair. I don't know what it's just really
He
weird.
looks horny.
Yeah. It looks
Little
I
bit.
nice.
just realized he actually has legs, so this is pre Obi-Wan encounter.
Yeah, this is actually the original design that was supposed
Of
to be
Darth
the
Maul.
first scene.
Yeah.
Okay, well now that makes it a little cooler. I did not
There's
realize that.
definitely a collectability standpoint to this mall
Yes.
because it being, an original prototype that could have been. So it's a real showpiece in that matter if you're into the way Desi looks into things. You just have to get it. I don't know.
It looks nice.
I'm not saying I get it. I don't know.
Turns you on.
Yeah.
Doug's
you know?
missile in the house. I haven't seen Doug in a long time. How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by, my friend. It's been a long time. You guys are forgetting about me, huh? This is Darth Deliverance. Bob Dylan says Mardi Gras Mall.
No, Bob Dylan's comments have been awesome. Check out his latest comment. That made me laugh.
What is it? The wires on the title remind me to cut up my 6-pack plastic rings. Thank you, Toto.
Oh man. James, he says, why does he have a chicken wire on his head?
Where else is he going to put it?
Oh,
It do look
Chicken
like
wire.
the you have to cut up your 6-pack. It really does. Looks like he just started running through like LA and got caught up.
This just makes me really happy that they went with the design that they did go with, because this is not sinister enough to me.
I
Compared
really
to what
like
we
this
got.
one.
Yeah, the
That
all
black robe with the
out.
hood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
agreed.
it was sexy. I think that's my problem with this is it's not sexy.
It's very tribal. It looks like he has. It definitely looks more of a backstory and makes you want to learn more about the character. That's
agree with
crazy, but Maul was not that thing in Phantom Menace. He was just that pawn and that throw in that you just need to kill off and make it look cool for a little bit, and that's about it. And
I think that's exactly it.
I think
Bob
that's why
Dylan is-
Lucas went with the more sinister, dark look. Just kind of, just throw him down a hole.
Bob Dylan is killing it tonight, man. He is absolutely killing it.
Jar Jar is scarier than this guy.
Bob Dylan.
I mean, if you're
Bob
first seeing
Dylan
Jar
is
Jar
very
and this
popular in
guy,
the 1/6 community.
Look, I agree. Jar Jar is terrifying. So that's why I
Gungans
like
are
him too.
actually terrifying until like they have that Jamaican weird accent, and then it's like, okay, you saw one of Gooba fish, and then you're like, oh no.
Well, I bet that smelled like a lot of weed down there.
Wait, what?
Jar Jar and Step and Fetch It. You know who Step and Fetch It is? Google Step and Fetch It. That's what Jar Jar is.
That's
where
what he was.
Lucas got his inspiration from.
Yep.
And it's
He was.
racist.
I'm old enough to know what that is.
And
I'm
it's
sorry.
racist.
I'm sorry. What's the name?
Step and Fetch It.
Stephen Fetchit.
Stefan
Yeah.
fetch it. I'll look at it myself.
Oh, that's a little racist.
Yeah. It is racist. That's where he got it basic. That's where he got his inspiration from.
It's just a little racist. I mean, it's not like.
But
you know,
I mean, you think about culture.
no, it's
culture
massively
You
racist.
think about culture just 20 years ago. It's not. I mean, that's. I wouldn't call it. This is like cancel culture now. If you would have done it now, but I think times have changed. But I think it's okay. I mean, there's different ways. Like when you think gas stations, you know,
Yeah, you put a fish head on the guy. You put a fish in there, give him a Jamaican accent, like, you know. But
it's just like Watto. I mean, the noses, you know, the little hat. Hey, I'm cheap. I mean, who? The Jews. And then you have the sand people. All they want to do is kill you. And then you have the Trade Federation. Oh, what are we going to do? We want to make a
I know. Star Wars is all racist. Star Wars is fully racist.
Oh,
I mean,
that was good.
it just happens to be the Trade Federation was a little Asian.
Oh,
Thank
Jesus
God they
Christ.
weren't yellow.
Yeah, that was all over tariffs. Did you know that? It was all over
Because
tariffs.
Stephen Fetchit was in the movie. That's what you know what Lucas saw as a kid. You know, at the movie theater, those shorts where that guy was on. Okay, and he also saw the Jackie Chan characters, and that's what he based those characters on. Some of them Jackie Chan. You know, Lucas just stole from everything in the past. You know that. You know, that's why all X-wings sound like they're from military jets or you know, World War II airplanes.
But that I believe that's art making. That's inspiration. I mean, you know, that's what inspires
inspiration. Yeah.
Now,
but you know,
people are inspired by making, you know, Snow White black, and then they're all crazy about it, and then like the inspiration is wrong nowadays. It's a hidden agenda versus trying to actually make a movie, and that's why all the movies suck, and box offices fall. And I'm done.
That's Disney, ladies and gents. But let's move on. Let's move on and talk about this figure here.
Oh my!
Ahsoka was released, and I like this one. I think this one came out really good. Except that I saw a picture from my boy Mandalorian, that Hyperdrive, that he had an issue with his figure. I didn't see the video, but he put a picture.
I saw the video.
That something broke.
Yeah, elbow peg or peg, some peg somewhere. I don't know where it came from, but it's just a peg. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's not.
Shit. No more arm. But anyway,
I saw one that the magnet had come unglued on the head.
But
this figure is so majestic.
Yeah, and it's a very common issue though. Like the magnet is always a problem with the freaking magnets.
It's okay, just glue it back.
Yeah, super glue.
You know how many statues I break myself and ruin? Like $4,000 statue. I'll just hammer it. Remember, Dante? I was hammering my.
Doesn't it say do not hammer?
You see all the tape on it? It's holding well.
It's fine. They'll never notice.
There'll be like a straight like $4,000 statue, and I'll just smash it. And I'll be like, oh, I can fix this.
You know what? I wanna hold on. Let me put Hyperdrive's video. 1 second. I'm curious now.
It was a left arm.
It does look beautiful. I regret not getting this figure.
I just pre-ordered it. It's still up.
I did.
It is
still available.
Yeah, I thought it was sold.
I ordered it today. I ordered it yesterday.
Brown snow. Wait, the peg was metal.
Let me take care of that.
The peg was metal.
The peg's metal.
Live pre-order for this.
It's a seamless.
The pegs are metal, but you still can't bend them. Like you know, you can't get full access to the moving their arm.
Degrees at max only. Do not go 90. I'm assuming.
I'm gonna have horrors about that sculpt. I don't like that sculpt.
I want to put that in my butt.
Oh, that one I like that. I actually like all of them.
Yeah, they're all pretty good. I have to admit I didn't miss this one. This is so cool.
Oh wow, this is the base. It looks nice.
Oh, the base looks really good. Oh wow.
Wow, I like it. Shout out to my boy Hyperdrive. Please follow him. I'm gonna like the video, of course. Follow him, Hyperdrive Star Wars channel. Maybe you guys will follow him already. He's known. I still have this Ahsoka though. I want to sell it. Anyone want to buy it? No, it's a big, it's a huge improvement.
20 bucks.
It is a big improvement.
$20.
Damn.
$20.
The value on that DX
20,
though has
25.
gone down a lot.
All right, I'll
though.
pay the shit. $20 and I'll pay the shipping. If it's not broken, if the arm isn't broken, if the right arm isn't broken.
I like this shot.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
Good. It was a great pose. I wish we could have had her naked. I wish we could have.
Oh, me
had
too.
Whoa.
naked
Chuck.
Ahsoka.
That's a thing.
Oh, you can move this thing too? You can shape
That was
Yeah,
one of
they're-
the
they're
best
posable.
X-rated
They
scenes
got-
in Star Wars.
I love the tailoring.
The tailoring is it's
Beautiful.
like DX deluxe artisan
Yeah.
type.
Look at that.
That's worthy, bro.
Oh wow.
That's ridiculous.
Man, I missed it. Oh well, I don't have any of the Mandalorian or Ahsoka figures, so I'm gonna stay out of it.
Easy, it's still available.
It's still up. You're right. I just checked it. It was the original that sold out. For some reason, I thought this was sold out too.
Wait, what happened?
I'll stay.
shit.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Lost an arm.
That's what happens when you skip. You skip right to the fun part.
Puppies, can you please hit the like button since you're watching this video? Hit the like button, please.
When you don't read the
come on.
instructions.
Like is free. You guys don't want to do super chat? Fucking like the video at least. Thank you. Likey. This pose is very nice. I like it. I might install it for you.
If
Okay.
you have those LED white sabers, that'll be sick.
I know. Hey, stop grabbing the
Chi-chis.
the kiki. Now what happened? What happened with the arm? I want to see the arm, sir. Show me the arm.
Does he show in the video what happened? Is he like moving it in its
No, looks like
Looks
he's
like
not.
we have an upcoming. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That's not good.
Oh.
Break it. She looks moon blind.
That's not a good look.
When did the orgy start?
Oh, here
When the fuck did the
he
orgy
broke it.
Oh
It's
no.
coming up. The pills got to kick in first.
That's
Oh,
some
it
weak
broke.
alloy.
Se rompió.
Ooh.
So it's true what people have been saying. It's like a metal skeletal armature on the inside.
$5 minimum now. Super chats.
So is
Fuck,
it like a
fuck the
seamless?
$2.
It's a seamless arm.
I thought it was seamless.
Yeah, I think so. It's just like that's where,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it kind of looks like it.
but is under the gauntlet thing
Right.
or
Oh, that's where it broke right there.
Oh.
Right there.
Oh.
well, it's not metal. It's plastic. It's a plastic armature.
Ooh.
You ain't gluing that back together.
No.
That ain't no
No,
peg.
You
That ain't no
can't.
peg.
He needs to get a replacement for that.
I mean, you can.
Interesting
Yeah,
design.
just get a replacement. You can pin that and glue it back together, but it's not worth the trouble. Just get a replacement.
Oh shit.
That's a really interesting design choice on that figure.
I know. Now I'm afraid to post the figure because I always break shit.
Yep.
No, like that's just Hot Toys. Like eventually some will break. That's just the tolerances and injection molding. But it is what it is.
If Dante
Is
gets a
it-
figure and then next day he sells it, just know he probably broke that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. So it is the same. It is the
Is
same
it the
as
same?
Yeah.
Holy chest.
That I knew.
I didn't know that. I thought it was. Man, I didn't know that. Because
I just
was
thought the
getting-
new one, because people kept saying that the new one has like a metal armature, and it's like maybe it does, but that what we just saw was plastic, at least at the forearm.
Wasn't it? Weren't they talking about like the ankle pegs? Maybe.
Maybe,
Like,
maybe I don't.
I saw a video where like the connection for the pegs was like metal.
That's awesome. Yeah, maybe I don't know.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Wow. Yeah, no, it is a really. I didn't know that. Guys, hit the like button, please. Por favor. Dale like. Dale like. Like is free. Thank you, Popsick, for the super chat.
Pops
Like a bantha. Like a bantha. Ooh, I still remember, Dante, when you would play
Yeah.
that song all the time.
Oh,
You remember with the Book of Boba Fett? With all the clips from Book
wait.
of Boba Fett?
I used
Yeah,
to
the
do that?
bantha.
I used to
Yeah.
do that?
Like a bantha. Yes. Go. Stop. Go. Stop. Go. Stop. Go. Stop. Like a bantha. Like a bantha. Like a bantha. Like a bantha.
What the fuck? What am I looking at?
Whoa.
Princess needs to go. So
Hey,
does
look, that dog's 21 fucking years old, man.
fucking ADHD.
Yeah, this thing cannot be fixed. It has to be replaced 100%. I feel sorry for my boy Jorge.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna break my finger on purpose.
Oh, no.
Dante.
I'm like, fuck it,
Fuck selling it. I'm just gonna break that shit.
right? And then he's gonna sell it for $5.
Moose said he'd give you 20 for it.
And he'll pay shipping.
James. Shit, what James just said. Oh god.
Is it you need YouTube Premium?
I got it. I love it. I'm one of the few people that subscribe to it. It's so worth not having ads.
I know it's been a while. So thanks, Popsick, for the super chat. It's interesting, man, that they said that thing broke, and I didn't know that it was like that. I thought it was seamless all this time. Good that I know that, because
Damn, nice room. That's a hell of a display room he's got.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, he's got
Yeah, I
like
need one of those.
yeah.
we got
He's
the
into
same chair.
I think he's into Marvel, right?
Yeah, he's into all of the stuff.
Or no, I think he's in. I mean, based on the background, I think he likes
it's Harry
either
Potter.
Marvel or Harry Potter or DC stuff. I didn't think that he likes Star Wars. I thought
He spent some money on that room.
Yeah, no, it's nice. He has a nice
yeah.
setup.
That's sick.
Shout out to my boy Hyperdrive, of course.
Hell yeah.
Like, subscribe, comment. Nice review, my friend. Hopefully you get your replacement, man. That kind of sucks.
Hopefully,
That
why would not? Hopefully, he must have got it from Sideshow. Unless he bought it over. He must have already got it over. He had to have gotten it overseas. When I had a problem with my Deadpool, when I got it overseas in July, August, I just called I told him, I can't repair this. I have no means of doing so. And, I want a refund. And so that's the only thing. And the only thing I had to do was mail the thing, the broken figure box and everything to a guy in Ohio, because the seller knew somebody out there that might be able to repair it to a certain extent. That is at least it's, stand upable, so that's the technical term, stand upable.
That's the risk.
You have power. Just don't let them just roll over you. That's why you have PayPal. PayPal will protect you, and that's why you pay goods and services if you're using PayPal. They'll protect you.
Yeah, but one thing is.
I had a thing recently. I got a thing called Shipment Protect. Somehow I got into Shipment Protect subscription. I go, the fuck is that? And they were taking it out of PayPal. I said, I don't know what this is. I just noticed that I got a charge on the 1st of April and a charge on the 1st of March from these people. Like, well, who ordered? How did I get this? I don't remember getting this. If I clicked something by mistake, I don't remember it. So, PayPal just said, yeah, no problem. You take care of it. Just write up a thing and, we'll cancel it and stop and get your money back. Which is what I did.
But you see, one of the things is that when you so if you went through Sideshow and you break something like that, you can get a replacement. But then when you get it overseas, unless it is, if you post in the figure, you break it, you might get shit from Sideshow, right? Replacement. But if you get it overseas, probably they're gonna say, "What do you do with it?" Right?
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard to prove as well, because if you're a loyal customer, but again, that's the toughest part. So that's why when you buy overseas, you're taking a risk.
Yeah.
And that's the truth of it, right? I mean, I got it from, Josh. I'm waiting for Comic Concepts to get it, and then I'll do my review. Hopefully by then it would not be broken. Hopefully.
But you have your credit card. These things. The ankle was a known problem. I wasn't the only one mentioning the broken ankle on Deadpool. But a whole bunch of Dean Knight had a problem. He posted a video about it. I got a second one. I got one over from overseas, and I got another one from Sideshow. It had the same exact problem, the broken ankle. So there was some kind of factory, production flaw, with that figure. So I don't know where they're ending up these figures. They're bummed, there's tortured, Deadpools out there still, and what people are gonna, where are they going? Someone's gonna get stuck with one.
Yeah, no,
they're broken. They must be repaired somehow, but they're not going to be as good as they should be. I'm not. At first, the seller wanted me to repair it myself, like get some heat gun, something like that, snap it back in. No, it's cracked. The joint is broken. On the ankle.
It's broken. If it's broken, it's broken. There's nothing you can do to fix it. Not even. But that's the.
There's one thing that what you could do. What you do is you need a Dremel. Or a drill, you need to drill a bit, get a screwdriver, cut the head of a screwdriver, and then you put it in like that. But it's still not going to be the same. It might be able to stand up, but it's not going to be able to. It's not going to be a workable ankle.
Sideshow seconds, X-Men Supreme. Yeah, no, but you see, the thing about this thing is like if it's broken, right? You have no choice. They have to fix it. But another thing is, and I mean. I don't know. It's a really difficult to say. I was lucky. I didn't have any issue. Basically what I broke was a fucking peg in the hand, not even the fucking ankle. So mine was totally the opposite of everyone's problem. It was because I was, swapping the hands and all that. It was me. Thank you, Bob Dylan, for the super chat. He says, "Can Moose please say I miss the idea of it?" The truth of the weakness.
Ooh, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Okay, what is this? Is it? What can I have a little clue where it's from? What's this? I don't recall. I don't understand where this is from.
It's from Ahsoka. It's a line that Balin says.
And who said it?
Balin.
Balin.
Mm-hmm.
I miss the idea of it, but not the truth. The weakness.
Yep. There we go. Applauso.
Damn.
I always miss Ray Stevenson.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
I'm just ogling that Batman over Jose's right shoulder.
Which one?
The Batman Begins.
Oh,
the Begins.
Oh yeah, my Batman Begins.
Oh my God, that's so perfect.
Batman Begins.
He is heavily modded. I got a feeling.
Oh yeah.
Let's see who's next. Desi, what are your thoughts on this Ahsoka?
Awesome. I think I might pick it up from Sideshow. I like like I was saying before with the mall concept. I like those light colored clothing options, and this is really cool. Ahsoka the White, right? Yeah, I think it looks awesome. There's some concerns, like I saw in George's video there, especially when you lift up the arm, like the fact that the skin doesn't go far down enough.
Yeah,
that was like the thing is. The truth is, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to lift the arm up that high to see that. I'll be honest. I like museum poses for the most part, but this is cool. I like the beads, rosary things. Everything works well. The tailoring looks great. The face sculpt, you got to give some credit to that face sculpt because it's better than the first version. That's for sure. This is 100%. Awesome. Yeah, I think I got to pick this up. I'm glad it's still available.
Yeah, it is. It is a beautiful, easy.
I think it's worthy of a sellout, man. This is a nice little figure. It's really done, like as far as tailoring, it's done so nicely. And I think if you're gonna break your figure, you're probably. I mean, he was Hyperdrive's a reviewer. He's gonna do things that's gonna break the figure. Dante, you know that firsthand.
Yeah,
you've had a fair share of broken shit. So have I. But if we keep to the 70 degrees and instruction booklet, I think it's a great figure. And I mean, look at this.
Yeah, it's something that's
right.
It just shows itself so well, and it has such that what Hot Toys is meant to be is that humanoid essence. It has that human essence in it, and I love the base. Like they did well with this whole package, and I don't think they're not even calling it like an official DX, right?
No.
No,
Yeah.
this is a regular version.
I think this is full styrofoam, pretty fancy box worthy type figure. Like it's amazing, and Hot Toys probably now thinking like, hey, we could have got away with a little bit more. But
Yeah, this one looked good. I have to give that to
I
Hot
highly
Toys.
suggest you going to Chris Custom Sabers and getting a couple of Ahsoka sabers. This thing will
yeah.
that will light it up so good in a display. It'll make it so over the top, and the sculpt is absolutely stunning.
Yeah. And this is what I
I
mean.
pre-ordered. I'm safe.
It looks like a life-size boss or something. Like, look at the details in her tendrils or tentacle, whatever you call them.
Yeah,
It's a win.
beautiful. It's a win. Yeah.
I wish I could get it, but I'm not because I don't want to dive into Mandalorian again.
But you can get her
Ahsoka.
just for her.
I have
her.
because
That's
it's
true.
her.
I have Balin.
Yeah.
You do.
there you go. There
but,
you go.
but I mean, it's Ahsoka. I mean, it's
Stop.
Ahsoka.
Just forget about the series. Just get the figures that you think
Yeah,
look good.
just get Ahsoka. Look, I don't have a single Star Wars figure behind me. I do have the Vader that I bought from Dante, that DX32 or whatever, or 20, whatever it is, the Obi-Wan one. But this Ahsoka, I'm getting her. She will be in my collection. Just
How
she's
soon?
such a
How soon you
pivotal
guys
character
think?
to me.
How soon you guys think that we'll have another rendition of Ahsoka in any upcoming TV shows, episodes?
Mandalorian 4 and Ahsoka
So-
season 2.
You know, I was able to get the artist who did this beautiful head sculpt, JC Hong in the house. How you doing, sir?
Wait, what are we waiting for?
What are we doing?
I'm confused.
You smart ass.
Wait, how come I cannot add him? Fuck.
You're capped at 6.
Yeah.
Wait, no,
You gotta upgrade.
no, I can make.
Press the premium
No,
button. Actually, pay for
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's
Click buy
listen.
now.
What am I missing? Wait a minute. We are 3, 6. How come I? Wait,
Fatal error.
hold on. Let me take someone out.
Uh-oh. I thought it was gonna be me.
Oh, God, I've missed this.
Who's the person you're trying to bring in?
Popsic. You need to
Get
come
him
back
in.
again. I don't know why. I'm trying.
He owes
It's
me
not,
a bottle.
it's not showing. I don't know why.
Come on.
So weird.
Take
Do it
me
again,
out.
Popsic.
Capped
Take
at
me out and put him
6.
in. Take
No,
me
no.
out
I
and
can
put him in.
actually add more people. I can add up to 6 people.
What the fuck?
No, just kidding. I can add more people. I can add probably 8, 9, up to 10. I think. No, he was showing here, but you guys can see him. I don't know why. So
That's
he ruined my presentation, man. Would have been nice if fuck. Popsic. We're waiting for you,
it's
Papi.
Popsic.
Popsic. James, you can join too.
This is such a stunning sculpt, man. This is
It's
so
beautiful.
perfect. It's Ahsoka. I love Ahsoka so much. Like, you think about the people that she fought and defeated and or tied, and yeah, she's just
It's
there's
beautiful.
just something about her.
It's beautiful. Pepper Plus.
Yeah.
Ahsoka.
Oh,
Buy
man.
or pass?
Oh, hard
Oh
buy.
gosh. Man, you guys are trying to convince me here, man. I'm already looking at the sideshow listing right now, and I'm like, do I? I don't know. I tend not to buy doubles, so it's like if I bought this Ahsoka, I'd want to try to sell the other one as well, like you, Dante. But I don't know. I don't think people would want to buy that one. There's like not a lot of takers for that one, and if she sells really cheap, so you're taking a huge hit I think I paid like basically retail when it came out, so it's like
Yeah,
it was like
seen-
300 plus.
When people see this one and then you try to sell that one, it's like a dud.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Well,
So
yeah.
go ahead.
I'm
it's just-
selling mine for $150 if anyone's interested.
yeah, and that seems like that. That's the price I'd probably put mine as well, because I mean I don't think it sells for 200. I think it's 150 mark, and that's asking for a lot. There's going to be people trying to lowball you there. You know what I mean? That's giving you $100. I've had that happen a lot lately with this market that we have with
So we-
figures and selling them.
Wait, that works.
No, I think I know. I think I know what the problem is. For some reason, the camera's not showing. Popsy, can you
Papi.
talk? Hi.
Hey, we can hear you.
Hey,
Hey,
there's
are you laying down, doing stuff? Because we can't see you.
Oh,
I've come on here to confess my love for Easy. Goodbye, guys.
No, come back! Come back, Jack! Jack, come back! Jack! Dante, you have a whistle? Hey, who did that
Make room
whistle?
on
That's
that
pretty
door.
good.
Make room on the door.
That was a screen accurate. Hey, he's
Oh.
back!
No, but I don't know his video. Okay, so when you turn off your video, we can see your logo and you talking. But do you have your camera on?
No, this is a super old computer that I put on just to make this work. So I guess it's no mic or no
Oh, okay. So
camera
then,
today, but I'm here.
Yeah, so you can be the off the voice off.
Yeah, Easy doesn't get to see what I'm doing without the camera on, so it sucks to be him.
oh,
Oh shit!
oh,
I
oh.
wanted
Oh.
the weenie show. The weenie show.
Damn, I haven't seen a lot of
we
these
have- we
people.
have to
You know,
get- we
KG
have
in the
to get him
house.
to test the humidity in his room. Can somebody do it? Popsicle, can you do it. You're off camera. Do
¿Cómo?
something.
Clinton's over here pooping on Ahsoka.
Okay.
Imagine her head going up your ass. That's hard
Oh,
That would
God.
hurt.
Oh my.
because it's angled outwards, so it's kind of entry points are going to be hard unless you angle it.
Oh, hello.
Oh
See?
Jesus Christ!
But we are buying this figure. I can't do it because knowing that there's going to be more releases of her coming up, it haunts me because I mean, you're stuck in the same predicament where you want to sell that older one, and you can't. And I that's why I'm so in love with clones, because you can literally have like a billion of them and still be, kind of different. Ahsoka is just gonna be Ahsoka and old. It's gonna,
Yeah. Like Hazard right there in the comments said he sold his for 150 sealed. So that's sealed. So why?
Blue Hazard.
Wow.
You're gonna get $5.
Well,
Look, imagine
no one beats Easy selling his Darth Vader for $5.
Hey,
Yeah.
nobody does that, and it
Yep.
was just released. I sold
Wow.
Do you have any
$5.
more for $5? I'll give, but if it's a NECA one, I'll give you 2.
Okay, let's do another $5 figure.
Easy. Just wait for the artisan version of Ahsoka. She's going to come eventually.
Yeah,
Wait,
but will it have glue
What
around
is it
the-
gonna be? Her pubes?
Oh God!
I'd love to see her orange little bush.
Oh look,
Or you think it would be like a ginger bush?
you see this?
Yeah, look, you can see it.
Yo,
Oh, dude. Dude, can you do it a little? Any fruit?
Oh, you can see
Stay
it
close to my-
I mean that's okay.
in the blogger photos. Wow.
That's
I could've-
okay
It's not
because
long
if you see that the clothing actually does cover it, it's just the posing. He didn't get back to there. So
That's a
I
blogger
mean,
photo, though, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
but
it's a blogger photo.
failed. Pointed out,
Yeah.
what's his name? Kinder Joy eggs. Kinder.
Kinder
Kind-
toys.
The carpet matches the drapes.
Yo,
It's like white and like this grayish blue. Like,
it's great. Like, how old is this? Oh, this looks so real.
See, I don't like that. I don't like that sculpt. That's the only thing I do not like that sculpt.
Why not? It looks good.
I
It's
don't know. I
fierce.
don't like it.
Octopussy. What?
Oh,
Where did that come from? Is it tentacles? I don't know.
Oh God!
Mandrels.
I
might
can't
not
think.
wanna have
I
to
just
rest in
think
his
about
shoulders.
Rosario Dawson butt naked in that one movie, tits out and everything. Every time I see
Mhm.
her, so it's kind of
God.
scarring for me.
love
I mean,
this.
it's okay scoring. I don't mind it.
I mean, the Heswolf is honestly, I think, is one of the best I've seen in a long time.
That's definitely one of
Yeah.
the best female sculpts that Hot Toys has ever done because they normally go, they whiff on females a lot.
Absolutely nailed it though.
Yeah, they nailed this.
Ow.
They did a good job, 100%.
That's why I got it. I couldn't say no to that. That looks great.
I know. Wait, is available sideshow like in stock?
Yeah.
$305
pre-order.
for shipping and handling. $305.
Josh, what the fuck, Josh? I'm waiting for my figures, bro.
Josh is sold out. He's waitlisted.
No, it's still on pre-order on Sideshow.
Yeah, it's on pre-order. Still gonna get it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
it was. I thought it was.
Oh, you meant in stock.
in the
stock.
stockos. Yeah, stock. Oh.
It's available. You can get it. You know, no one has it. No one had it from Sideshow yet. What are you worried about?
Yeah, no, I got my. I know. I already pre-ordered this one, so I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for a bunch of figures. Actually, I'm waiting for like
I know, me
maybe like
too.
6 or 7 figures.
Yeah,
I've got
me
a few
too.
on pre-order, and I'm canceling some of them. And well, I'm debating on canceling some of them. I should say. I'm worried about Wanda, and I'm worried about Scarlet Witch Artisan.
Ooh,
I'll take your Wanda. Chuck, I'll take your Wanda.
If I
take it over.
I sell it, I'll let you take it over, Moose.
Okay, I'll take it over.
Plus tariffs.
Yeah, plus the
Joe,
I
what
couldn't
the
get
fuck?
her. I couldn't get
What the
in
hell
there.
happened? Look at this.
¿Qué pasó?
Look at. Is it
Yeah,
me? Or
don't
like,
bend it. Don't bend it.
no.
We
Look
lost-
at the
we
head.
lost
Isn't
Popsic.
it like this?
Yeah, because he's trying not to bend it full 90. You break that shit. Yeah, or he probably already broke
I
it.
don't know,
and said, "Oh,
puppy. I don't know. Maybe it's broken. It's like just they just glue
Yeah.
it together.
Her arm sock is holding it on.
I know.
pretty much, it looks like it." I mean, I would have just lowered the arms, you know. Okay,
Damn.
all right. Whose photos are this? This guy needs a bit more experience on posting.
I
I'm
don't know
sorry.
who
I'm
those-
not a photographer. I should stop.
No, I don't know who that is.
This one's like Google Gaga. I want milk.
This one is different. This is Ultravan. Ultravan actually does a really nice job with pics.
Do you guys think the level of the quality from the prototype to this final product is about the same, or do you guys think there's a drop off?
No, he lowered. 100%. It's not
Oh
like
yeah, it
yeah.
lowered, but it's still really good.
yeah.
Not as bad as Anakin.
Yeah, Anakin for artisan. I mean, the reason why I guess we're charging, judging a little bit more is because it's an artisan, right? That's
Mhm.
why, you're paying a lot of money for it. It's like a top level, line. So, they need to do better. It's not horrible. No one is saying it's trash or anything like that, but the quality is kind of lower. The head sculpt is not 100% or maybe 95%. Is definitely lower than that. The leather material, which we knew beforehand, but that's not an excuse. But talking about the head sculpt itself, it kind of lowered. This is a nice pose, for example. You can see the neck. You can see the neck on this one. It looks nice. Yeah, I like it. I think this is a really nice, solid release, and I love the base, man. I think the base is beautiful.
Yeah, the base is beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this pose is lit.
Yeah, that's
It's
the same
Ahsoka
base
the
that
White.
came with the porcelain trooper that I was talking about. It's a really nice base.
They should do more of that for
They
sure.
should really do more with that, and they should have done it with this blossom trooper with an
Mhm.
accent piece of like maybe those those sliding door frames, that they have in Japanese houses. Would have been cool instead of a cardboard cutout for an exclusive fucking Star Wars celebration. What the? Okay, I'm done. I'm kind of mad at it. It sucks because it's like a Japan exclusive, and they shoved it up someone's cooter, pulled it right back out. Little pink on it.
I sent a message to JC Hong to join, and he said, "I'm here."
Mhm.
And we have here JC James C in the house.
Jamesy.
Man, we are.
We need to.
Man, in the
We can
panel
hear you,
tonight.
puppy.
He's broken already.
He's broken.
Yeah,
We-
he's still broken.
Is that me?
Still broken.
That's okay. The visuals will do.
And we have.
Is that a child with his hand up,
It's
or is that
Popsicle.
like?
Hey,
he's
Poppy.
alive.
There we
There's
go.
Popsicle.
He's alive.
We have a
He's-
visual.
He has his
We can
Astro
hear you,
headset,
James.
He's ready to play some Halo. This man said, "Y'all jumping
here
on
for
Halo
it.
3 later."
Opa.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, we still can
Not a
hear you,
horror
James.
movie, it's a kid. Awesome.
James, hey, what hot toy is that?
You
Pose
did-
it. Break its elbow. No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
James, we can't hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, my friend.
Yeah, I think you're muted, James. Maybe on your headset if you're using your headset mic, because we can't hear you.
Is Popsic muted too?
No, we can hear.
Poppy, I'm here.
Popsy cannot be muted.
Oh,
You cannot suppress that speech.
Yeah, you cannot cancel this guy.
Dante upgrade. Look at all these people on here. Fucking Brady Bunch ass. Yo, that's a lot of people. What are you paying? Like premium shit?
I'm on payroll.
He's a
It
bit-
doesn't count if you're on payroll.
Here's
HR
the story.
Like,
Listen,
this is
I
way
gotta
too
kinda
many
need
people.
Dante.
we needed to come back, and we came back.
Hell yeah.
Look at this. We need one more. Who wants to
That's a
join?
lot of people.
Who from the chat wants to join?
Where's Josh?
Oh my!
I was gonna say, where's
Giant
Josh?
orgy.
Where's the big
James,
Poppy,
you need
Josh?
to. I think you need to check your mic. There's something that we can hear you. We can see you nicely, but we can't. We can hear you, my friend.
Hey, Easy, can we get a Josh impression?
I don't know what you're talking about. My store sells the best figures. They're all frauds. Every one of them.
You want me to use my code dispute10? You can
Limited
get,
time. Dispute 25.
I know.
my God.
I know. Mr. Popsic, we need to hear about your thoughts on this Ahsoka figure.
Shove it
It's a
in or
banger.
pull it
I
out.
haven't
What
bought
are
it
we
yet,
doing?
but I'm definitely shoving it in and not pulling out. So I'm buying
That's
it.
a
Oh, wow.
keeper.
Keep it in there.
Buy-in. Buy-in.
Oh, man.
Full penetration. Full penetration on Ahsoka.
Full.
Absolutely.
Double.
Oh, wow.
This is actually double penetration with the
I'm
tip.
gonna,
Oh my.
I'm gonna think about easy the whole time.
Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
That's loyalty right there.
Yo, it's gonna go in Ahsoka, come out Darth Maul.
She goes in Ahsoka the White and comes out Ahsoka the Dark.
Oh, shit.
Ahsoka the
I was about to
Brown.
say something very racist, so I'm going to keep it to myself.
Gay.
Yikes.
Gay.
Oh,
These
man.
always get weird on the last minute.
I know. Hit the like button, guys, please. Don't forget to like and share this stream so we can get banned from YouTube. So yeah, this one looks good. But you know which one looks very good?
Oh gosh.
Get ready, guys.
No.
Get your potos ready. Your culitos. Get your culitos ready.
Hey, Poppy.
Hey, wait a minute. Pepe, did you give your opinion on Ahsoka? You did, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure I don't forget anybody. It's a lot of people, so please,
Yeah.
if I didn't give you the chance to talk, please, hey, my turn, and I'll give you the mic, just because I'm terrible at managing all this stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about this guy here,
Oh.
Daredevil.
Oh,
Okay, who wants to start first?
I don't care for this.
I will start
I
first.
don't care for this.
All right.
He's red.
I
let's
love
go.
that.
We
I love that. I don't have a Daredevil. I wasn't collecting hot toys when Daredevil came out with the maroon outfit, but I love this. The head sculpt is a little bit weak though. When you put the glasses on, it resolves everything. If you want to use that head sculpt, but I'll probably just masking him. You know how many? You know, I can, or I put that head sculpt on another body or something like that with another outfit. You know, but you can still get the So-So toy lawyer if you want. I think that's still coming back, but I love that. I'm getting that. I already pre-ordered it, so I had a $20 coupon at Sideshow, but thanks. And you only can use it when the picture doesn't show up on Sideshow. If the picture shows up, it's over. But if you only get that Hot Toys logo when they have the announcement listed, then you can use a $20 coupon. There's my rant.
Moose, wait, hold on. I know you've mentioned that before. I don't think I understand. When is that, right? Is it like when it's an RSVP? Like, sorry,
When
I
the
don't
figure
get it.
first goes
No,
up for the
when
first few days, they
when-
allow 20% off,
The first
$10.
moments. It might be only the first hours because by
Okay.
10 o'clock when somebody comes into the office, they finally put the picture in. But for some reason, maybe it's done by autopilot, whatever the computers do it. They post it, okay? They list it, and you see a Hot Toys, when you look at it and you see the Hot Toys logo on the only picture, that's when you can use something. I use it for this one. I use it for the Terminator. I use it for Blade when I order them. It's only $20. Listen, every Hot Toy eventually had a peak. Has a peak, and if they have a healthy amount, and they didn't short it, eventually it'll go down. You'll find a bargain price. Just be patient.
Yeah, I mean, by the time I do that, I'm probably always gonna miss it. Yeah, you have to be
on the long haul. I'm a long haul moose.
You see, one thing about this. Wait, we can hear. I think James, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh,
now
there
we
we
can
go.
hear you.
Okay.
Welcome, sir.
That's James' kid.
That's little James.
Nice to meet you, James. Nice to meet you, Popsic.
Nice to meet you.
Popsic, I haven't seen your face in years, man.
I know, it's been a long time.
I know it's been
Long
a
time.
long time. Yeah.
I knew Popsic longer than anyone in collecting, I think.
Yes.
It's been like 7 or 8 years, 7 years, I think. It's crazy.
I think James is under the water.
What was his name? The guy from New York, the economist.
Yep.
He's under the water.
Oh yes, the 6-scale economist, right? I haven't heard about him in a long time. Yeah.
He's gone.
Wait, that was a thing.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
We deported him. Yay! I don't know what.
No, it's been a long while. I mean, I started collecting like many years ago, but I think my channel's been open for almost 5 years. Or 4 years, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. Well, I joined his group, and then I joined yours after him.
Yeah, I know because I invited it's Popsic many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's a usual suspect.
He's been a little suckerfish on our bumsies.
Yeah.
You drive Miatas?
Yes, sir.
You still do that?
Sometimes. Next month.
You gotta suck on my Luna racetrack. Oh, Seika Luna.
Watch your mouth. There's a kid.
Oh,
Jesus, easy. Come on now.
James is like, okay, go see mommy.
Oh,
racetrack.
Yeah, they're talking.
Because you buy your kids like, this mother.
We have not been PG tonight.
Yeah, no, we definitely not PG.
No,
one thing about this figure, I like it. I would not get it, but I like it. My concern, what my concern is the suit.
That's propaganda, Dante. I like it, but I'm not gonna get it. That's
because I don't collect the line, so I'm not gonna lie. But the suit is my concern. I don't know. I think the suit is gonna be a problem with this one.
I feel like it'll be Deadpool.
Does it not look like Deadpool's suit?
A little bit, yeah.
That's like
It looks like, yeah.
Yeah, like a concept art Deadpool, but with horns.
Well, what's interesting is that, and someone mentioned this in another stream, but basically, if you look at the suit for Daredevil, and you look at the suit for Wolverine and Sentry, and even Deadpool, now that you guys are bringing it up, a lot of it's very similar. Some of the patterns and the lines, so it's like they're using like the same tailor and using the same designs for all the suits, just changing the colors. But if you look at it, someone did like a comparison.
Yeah.
And like all you can see of all of them. Like if you look at this suit. He has like some of the lines that Wolverine has in his yellow and blue suit as well.
Yeah, they got the same tailor.
Yes.
It's like in the Incredibles. They're all using
John Phillips in London.
They all got the same thing.
That's true.
It's a special edition of Gucci.
I know. I think
that's a
looks
little
nice.
off. I agree with Moose. That's a little off.
Really? I think it looks good. Again, I see the guy
good
a
with
couple
the
times, so I
glasses.
cannot really,
Hey, you throw the glasses on him. Throw the glasses on. It won't look that bad. But if you really need it, You know, are you going to display it without the helmet? Like for what? You know, I mean, you know, put him in a lawyer outfit. That's when you need it. You know.
Look at the teeth. That's really nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
The teeth look really good. Way better than Ant-Man's teeth.
I think this looks good.
Woo.
This looks good.
Hey, go over there. Go over there.
Hashtag
You're better than my teeth.
Go over there and watch it.
Yeah, I think it looks nice. Interchangeable lower faceplates. That's nice. We have the mask, which is nice too.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I want a Punisher.
I was
I want to
literally
Ray
about to
Stevens
say
and
I
Punisher.
want a Punisher.
I would have liked to see this with the knives holder from the first episode.
Mm.
Now that would be an exclusive. A Ray Stevens and Punisher from that movie.
Oh,
That'd
wow.
be an exclusive. You only need to make about 500 of them.
That's my
Throwback,
only
okay.
third-party figure, Ray Stevenson Punisher.
Oh, there was a third-party version?
Like, this is years ago. This is probably
Oh,
close to
wow.
10 years ago, when the movie came out. I
Oh,
forgot.
wow.
I forgot the company. You're still around, I think.
Did they ever make a Thomas Jane Punisher?
I don't know.
I've never
Probably.
seen that. Interesting.
Yeah.
That would be great. So you can pre-order this figure with Comic Concepts and use my code MOHC and you can save $10. You have payment plans. You can add it to your card. And let's see what else they have. I mean, they have a new website now. The Deadpool looks nice. I can wait for that one though. This
Oh,
one.
it's a lot faster than it used to be.
Yeah. You know what? I don't mind waiting at this point. I used to get day one stuff, but I feel like I don't want to pay the price. I'm just gonna wait.
Dopo.
Mr. Freeze. You know, I'm surprised that the blade is not
Sold out.
right. I guess the movie whatchamacallit, the hype for the movie is gone.
Yeah, but also I think that well, maybe people that like to collect the whole line, like, they never announced that. I mean, they teased the Gambit and the Elektra figures, but they haven't shown anything since. So is it one of these situations where it's like Guardians of the Galaxy, where they tease you that they're going to do the whole line and they don't do it, or are they actually going to do
They're
the?
coming. They're coming. Gambit is coming. It's
Hopefully.
coming. Nice pull. This one I'm still debating whether I should get it or not. I'm probably not gonna get it.
It's a funny looking one for sure.
Yeah,
I like the Darth Malgus. That Darth Malgus is.
I can wait for this one though.
Oh yeah.
This
I haven't
Elrond.
pre-ordered this one, but I want it. Yeah.
Even though Easy doesn't like it because it's not movie accurate. Fuck you.
What these?
No, I
This
mean the
is
scorched
nuts.
xenomorph.
That was me.
The xenomorph is not movie accurate. I
It's
think
not movie.
we had an agreement. It's colored one color, and not like the prototype that was released and fooled and teased. Got us hyped for the pre-order, and then they dropped something completely different.
Oh wow, this is low stock already. This figure here.
Yeah, I won something on eBay.
Hey,
No, but
congrats.
this is the new. This is the new. Oh yeah, you got the old one, right?
You got the 2-pack, yeah.
I think I'm
Guess
gonna
what I
sell
bought on
my
eBay
89
just now?
man.
What?
The original Wolverine from in the black suit. Let me see.
Oh, from the future past? No. For the X-Men.
Yeah, the last stand, the X-Men: The Last Stand, MMS 187.
Oh
Guess
wow.
how much I paid? Guess how much I paid?
I don't know.
20
150.
$130 plus shipping. $130. I got $25 shipping. $155. How can I say no to that? I'm shocked.
Where do you get all those deals, man?
Mod Podge on that as soon as you get it.
eBay. It's eBay.
eBay.
I think I'm gonna sell my 89.
eBay.
man.
Wow.
I think.
The 89?
I'm being distracted
Yeah.
by
The
this
new
new
one?
guy.
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah.
I'm either gonna sell it or return it to Sideshow. I'm still in my return window.
Oh, you are?
I'll
Yeah.
buy your hand-me-down then, I guess.
Wait, what is the return window for Sideshow?
Isn't it like
It's
30 days?
30 days.
30 days.
3 hours.
Yeah,
But
there he
if you
is,
display
right
it, I mean,
there.
what happened if you display it? I mean, they
don't care.
charge. They don't really. Oh wow.
Nope. They'll take it back. All you got to do is just tell them you changed your mind. And
I thought
I'm
you
actually-
got pay shipping.
Interesting.
today was my 30-day return, but I've been, my dad's been real sick and I haven't sent it to him yet. And they were like, oh, we'll give you till May 2nd or something. So I can return it to them or I can sell it. It's sold out hard everywhere. So I'm probably going to just sell it to somebody for what I paid for it. Be kind.
I like this one too.
Yeah, that's sick. I had the original of that with Alfred.
Are you guys going to try out the NR 112 scale?
Nah.
No, I'm not going down that rabbit hole.
Negative sons of bitches.
No.
Why?
Wait, you want to get it?
Beautiful. It's a beautiful piece.
It's a gorgeous figure.
No, it looks
but I'm not going down
beautiful.
that
Don't get me
rabbit
wrong, but I'm not. I will not go.
I think it's fun. I think it's a fun little take.
Your face is fun.
Super posable, too.
I almost threw up.
I mean, you're talking. It's like this big. I mean, it's very small, but the sculpt, the Bruce Wayne sculpt on that thing is.
I mean,
as
I
good,
see
if
the
not
fun.
better than this one.
I see the fun in it because I started out collecting 112 scale, and 112 scale SH figure arts used to be really, really fun to me.
Yeah,
I
and
have that.
I recently started 112, just the McFarlane line. They're so fun because they're so.
it's
posable.
fun to collect.
You're not
It's-
into like do stuff with them because if you break it, it's like $30.
yeah, well, the N arts I think are like what 120.
What is that, Dante?
Yeah, he has
Dragon
a whole
Ball.
lot of 112 scale SH figure arts, and I might get it. I might get it just to say hey.
It's still sealed. I haven't opened it.
Also, if you do look forward to buying any of the NR 112 scales, hit up Ray with Hogwarts toys.
Yeah, this thing is awesome. I like this. All right,
There
so
you go,
let's move on
Dante.
to the last topic of the night because I'm
that
I'm
one?
kind of tired. Oh, well, Popeye.
Poppy, Dante, no.
Poppy. All right, so let's take a look at this. Not this. Hold on, let me remove this first and do it the proper way. And I think a lot of people are gonna like this thing. I personally like it, and I'm gonna pre-order. Hold on, this. What's James? James. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
I like this one, man.
I like it. It's not perfect.
It's
Like,
not
the face
perfect.
sculpt is off, but like
This one is
It's
the
pretty
best of
close.
all of them. This one is the
Yeah.
best of all of them.
Yeah.
I just
This
hate
one a
Jean-Claude
little
Van
bit.
Damme.
This one I think is a bit off, but this one I think is perfect.
I just hate the guy. I'd rather be smeared in somebody else's shit than watch one of his
Let
movies.
it be my shit, please, for the love.
I'd rather get a different movie from Jean-Claude Van Damme figure, like Time Cop
Time Cop.
or the
Ooh,
Universal
Time Cop. Look at
Soldier.
this, man.
Not that movie, but I
like
still
Time
may
Cop.
get it.
It's a cool body.
Full Escock. So, I'm sorry, Bangkok.
what? I'm sorry. What?
how much
What?
is this?
What's a nice what?
Did we lose Dante?
No,
I
I'm
think he
here.
said he'd be back. There he is.
I'm here.
There he
It's
is.
like $492, Chuck.
For that?
Oh my!
It's $492.
Oh, they're stone.
Well,
drunk
they
or
give you a
stupid.
lot. They give you a lot. And Caustic Platik. That's for the okay. Wait a minute. That's for the. I always give you the deluxe price because that's the only one I look at. I look at the one they give you the deluxe exclusive, and I'm probably gonna buy it tomorrow.
Yeah,
Gonna pre-order it tomorrow.
I think
You
it's this
also
one.
need to buy 2 figures for the other 2 head sculpts. There's 2 other head sculpts, and you can buy 2 other figures for it. There's like 2 different outfits and everything like that. You can have 3 figures for like about $700.
Wow.
This is good right here. Just this figure.
Yeah, this one looks pretty
Mhm.
good.
How much
If
is
you're,
that?
if you're a fan of those films or you're a fan of him, you got to get it. It's really good. But if you don't like him, then, you know.
I just
Well,
love
that
this
would be the
movie.
reason why I wouldn't get it, because I'm not a big fan of Jean-Claude Van Damme as such. You know, I'm more a fan of movies that he might be in, but I never really dug. There's another Jean-Claude Van Damme fight movie too, isn't there? Besides this one, what's the other one called?
I think there were 32 of them. It felt
The one
like
with
it.
All
kickboxer.
fight movie.
Kickboxer. Yeah, kickboxer.
Okay, so let's see. You see, when there's so many SKUs, it's kind of like confusing because everything looks the same, really. What is this version here? Okay, so this is the regular. Wait, let me see if I can change
Standard,
the-
yeah.
439 euro.
Yeah, where's the currencies here? Hold on.
Wow.
I gotta go,
I can
guys.
ask Siri.
It's great to be on, Dante. Sorry to interrupt. I gotta go. I'll see you guys later. Great to
Dante, what website are you on?
Okay, thank you. This is the Caustic Plastics website.
That is
You want to go to Infinite
$481.
Statue website. Infinite Statue. There are two websites.
Oh.
They don't show you a lot. They don't show you everything sometime on the Caustic Platik website for some reason. Like you couldn't order certain things for the Frankenstein on the Caustic Platik site, but you could on the Infinite Statue site. Why that's the case, I don't know.
Really? But that's gonna.
Go to infinitestatue.com.
Weird.
When I get a chance, when I get a chance to open them, I got the Shiro Mifune, the Ultimate Edition from Caustic.
Okay, all right. So let's. Okay, so they have. Okay, they have this one here. The freaks.
This is
Hold
pretty
on.
cool. This is for the Frankenstein, I think.
Yeah, no, I was looking into that one too. Okay, so this one here's the exclusive edition. This one, I guess, is this the ultimate one? 520.
Yes.
Okay, so this is kind of like the top. This is the main one, basically, not the regular, but this is the top tier. Okay,
Yep, 3 head sculpts.
1, 2.
Oh, yo.
I like that part. He's like,
Yes. The coked out look. In slow
That's
mo.
his colonoscopy picture. That's his colonoscopy picture.
No anesthesia for you.
I said no pegging.
He's gonna be upset.
I didn't get that upset when I had
I
mine.
like this one. I think I'm gonna pre-order this one because I love this fucking movie. This is my childhood.
Do you
movie right
really?
here. Oh yeah,
I love that movie. Too,
Van
yeah, 'cause
Damme, man. I watch almost all his movies. Man.
Comes with toes. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, those.
I saw this movie so many times as a kid on TV when it would come on. Yeah.
I think I'm just too old for it. I'm too old for it. I think that's the problem.
I used to watch this with my dad when it would come on TV.
I know
so good
this is
memories.
amazing. Yeah, this one and what was the other one? That he fought. Kickboxer. That he fought the guy with the ponytail. Tampon. What was his name?
Or you're talking about Lionheart.
Tampon.
Oh, that was Lionheart.
Yeah, Lionheart. Yeah.
Lionheart.
That and Cyborg.
Yeah.
And then what was the other one that I liked?
Time Cop.
Yeah, the one with Dolph Lundgren.
Universal
Oh,
Soldier.
Universal Soldier. Yeah.
That movie was kind of over the top.
I like this
I
one.
mean, they're all kind of over the top.
Yeah, that's true. I just was about to say, I'm like, they're
Yo,
all
this
of them
thing
are.
has, I mean, the costumes. I mean, they have all the. This one looks amazing, man.
No, the Street Fighter movie was over the top.
I like this one. I think I'm gonna pre.
Yeah, Dante, you should get this. Don't miss out on something like this.
Sí, yo quiero
I'm sorry I
comprarme.
shit on it. I feel bad.
I want it.
Don't.
I just don't like him. I just don't like him.
Is he a bad guy? I don't know anything about him other than like did he do something
Oh, he's
bad?
good.
Or...
I mean, he's.
They have a new,
Questionable.
it's a new silicone body as well. I never ordered from this company, so I don't know the quality.
They're coming out with
Here's
some
a
good
trivia
stuff.
question, Jose. Here's a trivia
Yes.
question, Jose. Who directed Universal Soldier?
James Cameron.
Universal Soldier? No, I don't know. I've never seen that one.
Oh, okay. It's with Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren. It was Roland Emmerich.
Roland Emmerich, the guy from Independence Day.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's yeah. Universal Soldier's a classic.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna order
It's
this.
dated, but it's classic.
So, where should I order this from? From this website? Are they fast? I mean,
Big Bad- Dante, have you
So
checked
for-
Big Bad Toy Store? Maybe they
From
got
my
it.
understanding, I've heard that Sideshow, if they carry the item, they'll get it faster than Caustic Plastic.
Really?
That's what I
Well,
heard. I don't know. Is that?
so-
Would you know, Moose?
It all depends. It is true, okay? Because I ordered from Sideshow, and they came before that. You know, Caustic said they even had it in their stock. They were able to to pre-order it. I mean, not pre-order, to order it. But so when I ordered it from I ordered two different. I ordered. Show you the Ronin and the Samurai. From my Sideshow, but then I also ordered the deluxe version because I didn't know about that when I first ordered these. So I said I'll keep them both. I'll do something. But I think there's a different image. I don't know. I heard there's maybe a different image on the figure itself, and I haven't had a chance to unbox these guys. But I have the other one too. And I ordered that on a Saturday. I paid for that on a Saturday, and I got it on a Wednesday. I got it 5 days later, 4 days later.
Yeah, back
From
then
that.
you were either Team Jean-Claude or you were Team Steven Seagal. It was the two of them,
I was Team Stallone.
I mean, it's okay, man.
To this day,
I hate Cobra.
They made the
I hate
body
Cobra.
very
Why?
nice.
Cobra was a good movie.
I like G.I. Joe.
Yeah, Cobra sucked. Cobra
Whoa.
sucked. Where was the sequel? With a good movie, there'd be a sequel for it. Wasn't another sequel.
Whoa!
What the shit?
I'm going to
Piece
show
of
you my.
shit.
I'm going to
Cobra.
show you my penis. That's it.
All right. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see.
Dude,
5
Demolition
point-
Man. Give me Demolition Man. I loved that movie.
I would get that movie though. That'd be fun.
With
Dante, you
Sandra
ever seen
Bullock.
That movie Oscar. With
Yeah,
Stallone?
Oscar was awesome. I loved Oscar.
I have not seen it. I've not seen it.
You're gonna walk up in here
I'm
in
gonna
my
say-
home and talk to me like that about my own fucking daughter?
In Demolition Man, Sandra
seen
Bullock
that.
was at her most voluptuous.
That castle
that's-
door would look good with
I've never seen the
Gandalf
movie, so now I'm more intrigued, Moose. Demolition.
or Aragorn.
Which one? Universal Soldier or Demolition Man?
Well, you haven't seen either, so I gotta check
Oh,
them
Demolition
out.
Man's awesome. I love that.
Demolition
That's Wesley Snipes and Stallone and Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Has
It's hilarious.
anyone seen the Stallone Judge Dredd? Isn't there a Stallone Judge Dredd?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
There
was
is, yes,
classic.
there is.
That movie was badass. I don't know. I feel like everything with Stallone is badass, even if it's not a good movie. Like, what
Oh,
was that one that was stupid bad? The superhero movie he did,
Oh, I know
Dredd?
which one you're
Is it
talking
Judge-
about. No,
I never
no.
saw it.
Samaritan.
Samaritan.
Yeah,
That, actually, that was a
yeah,
pretty good one. I like
Oh.
that one.
I think it was dumb, but
But it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Yeah. You know,
That
one
was
last,
streaming only.
yeah, one last thing I want to share with you guys is the Blizzway DeLorean. They made some sort of updates to the thing. I don't know where I saw it. They're gonna make some updates to the actual DeLorean. Have you guys?
I don't know
seen?
if it's a
Again?
post. I don't know if it's a post Dante, because I know the people that ordered it got emails.
really?
So yeah, they got emails about an update, but I don't know if there's an actual post. I don't know if you see it there, but
It says
Oh,
they
really?
went back in
saw
time.
Yeah, I pre-ordered this one. I have to sell my DeLorean to get this one. The Hot Toys one, I sold it.
That's
I'll
why
give
you're
you
trying
20
to sell me
bucks.
your DeLorean.
Oh yeah, I sold it.
$20.
No, I sold it no, I sold it lower than retail for sure. You know what I'm selling right now is the Star Killer.
Did you sell Pennywise? I was shocked that you were selling your Pennywise.
Yeah, but that's a Hot Toys one.
Oh, that's Hot Toys.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I have the
have Inard?
the inner. Yeah, that one I'm
Okay.
keeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what I'm gonna get very soon? Art the Clown.
That looked good.
I customized it. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna do a video.
I'm thinking
Dude, I
about
thought-
doing the same.
I cannot tell y'all how horrified of clowns I am.
Yeah.
Like if I go to the fair and a clown gets within 5 feet of me, I'm swinging. I cannot. I am horrified of clowns.
Sure.
Swing away.
You
Chuck
guys
will be having like a dinner with his buddies, and then they're just joking. He'd be like, "Hey, take a look at this fucking clown! Oh my god!"
What am I a clown? Do you find me funny? Am I entertaining to you?
Chuck is sitting there.
Dude, I'm horrified. I always have been my whole life. I have punched them in the nuts when I was a kid, kicked them in the nuts when I was a kid.
Do you guys want me to show you?
Yes. And where did you get that, Dante? Like the base figure?
I can't even look at it.
Big Bad Toy Store.
Okay, thank you.
Hold on, let me share my screen.
If this is what I think it is,
you're gonna like it, puppy. You're gonna.
Yeah, we've seen it.
Beautiful.
Look what I got. No. Mm-mm.
This is savage.
Very nice.
Look at this.
I can't watch those movies.
The blood looks so real.
Big shout out to my boy Darko Customs. He made an amazing job. I'm waiting. I think I'm gonna get it tomorrow. So I'll definitely gonna do the review. But I mean, the head sculpt is fun. I mean, man, if I show you the before and after, you're gonna be like, "What the hell?"
Yeah,
It's
so
beautiful.
bland.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Sorry, Chuck.
How's the tailoring on it, Dante?
It's
Chuck, you're muted.
Adequate?
Yep.
I said I got my Enterprise F in the mail today.
Oh,
nice.
Look at that.
Immediately
How
throw
beautiful.
it at your wife's face.
Look at that. Isn't it beautiful?
Looks good.
Is that a master replica?
It's Fan Home. It used to be Eagle Moss. Now it's called Fan Home.
Okay, yeah. Well, I thought master replica and fan home were kind of the same thing.
Are they?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Fan
Oh
Home
God,
means-
there's a fucking clown.
They make great replicas. Dante, remember we saw
that's
that convention?
so sorry, Desi. Desi, this the head sculpt is the one that I show you in the
Yeah.
like repainted. They're
Trick or treat, right?
Yeah, trick or treat.
Okay, I
But you
think I might
see
pick this
how crazy. I mean, the painting is simply amazing.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get another one, and I'm just gonna do the clean version, like the head sculpt repainted, just the head sculpt. Everything else will be clean, and have the bloody one and the clean one.
Yeah, I think I might pick one up and like repaint the head sculpt too.
But you can do that yourself because you're.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it myself. But yeah, that he was
So
awesome.
do it, and if yours comes good, then you paint mine.
And I picked up Reliant also.
That one looks nice.
This sector, this quadrant, and closing.
No, that's the Millennium Falcon, right?
Yeah. This is the Millennium Falcon.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Yep. I'm actually getting a personalized license plate, and it is NCC 1864 because the Reliant is one of my favorite ships.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yes.
I tried to do that, but the 1701 was taken.
I know. So NX 2000 is available.
Nice. Anyway, we're gonna wrap this up, guys. It's been like 2 hours and 37 minutes. It's been a long time. So Jose's like, "Fuck! Finally, this motherfucker is finishing." Sorry, Jose. This was a long stream because I wasn't streaming for like a month, so we have a lot of shit to catch up. Hopefully, you guys like this show. Thank you, everyone who stayed with us all this time. If you want to find any of my friends, follow Jose Plus, Pepe Plus for short. Follow my boy Desi Metamorphic Customs. Follow my friend NERDIST Maximus Chuck. Follow my friend Stormy Daniels, aka Easy Company Collectibles. Follow my friend Moose, 12 Moose Dream, VIP member of the channel, of course. And my boy is Popsic, also VIP member of the channel and part of the chat that we chat every chat in day. Thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on all my social media platforms. Stay tuned for reviews and stay tuned for a lot of shit because this month is going to be packed of stuff. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.